Ashri.
Acha, I think we are live. Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And I can see that there are a few people watching already. So we are here today live from the Deshi Ballers page. And today we're here with three more ballers today on episode 2. And I'm very, very happy. I will be introducing them in a bit. So last week we were here with three other athletes, and we talked about how the first national team was formed in Bangladesh, and about the coach, about the team back then. We spoke a lot about those experiences with the three senior athletes of Bangladesh. Today, I'm here with three more national team players, and we're going to talk about the 2011 away series that we played. So, in 2009, the tournament that we played here in Dhaka was with Tripura, and in 2011, we were invited again to play with them in Tripura. And this is the story that we're going to talk about today. And first, I just want to give the floor to the three stars on the screen that you can see right now. And any one of you can go first and introduce yourselves. I unmuted Umama, so maybe Umama, you can go first.
I was doing our secret chat thing, and it was gonna be like, Benazir, please go. I'll follow Benazir's lead. Switch it. Just switch it.
Wow, okay. Hi, everybody. Good to see everybody, online or whatever. I can quarantine shop. We're all home, not doing much. It's good to see my fellow teammates and people who played back then and still play with me. Hi. And thanks to everybody, whoever is watching now and whoever is going to join us. Thank you for watching us. And do stick around. We'll probably talk about something nice. Hopefully.
Maybe you can give a little introduction on your background and how you started playing basketball. And I mean, I'm sure that everybody knows you. You're a star. Shobai chine tomake. So,
wow.
But for our new viewers, if you could introduce yourself.
Thanks, Ashrin. Thank you so much. Basketball, though, it's a long story. Like if I have to remember when I started playing it, I started playing when BTS. It wasn't even Basketball Federation. I actually started playing in school. তারপরে basketball federation ছিল তখন basketball training school. আর basketball training school ফার্স্ট এভার যে টিম ছিল মেয়েদের, ছেলেদের হয়তো তার একটু আগে থেকে শুরু হয়েছে, মেয়েদের যখন শুরু হয়েছে সেটার সময় ছিল a few players you may know them, Rifat Apu, Spriha Apu, Ishita Apu, Tonu Apu, some of them really amazing players. ওটা ফার্স্ট এভার উইমেন্স টিম ছিল basketball training স্কুলের, বাংলাদেশ basketball training স্কুলে। ওইখানে আমি গেলাম, আমি জয়েন করলাম। My mom actually put me there কারণ দেখলো যে আমি একটু মোটা সোটা হয়ে গেছিলাম, খেলতেছিলাম স্কুলে। I had interest in sports but actually gained a lot of weight. সারাদিন জাঙ্ক খাইতাম, তো বলতে যাচ্ছে ঠিক আছে চলো আমি তোমাকে বাসার কাছেই ছিল, বলতে যে চলো তোমাকে খেলতে নিয়ে যাই। So I went there, I started enjoying the game. আমাকে তখন পিচ্চি ডাকতো সবাই, they didn't call me by my name. কেউ আমাকে বেনাজির বা কিছুই ডাকতো না, সবাই পিচ্চি ডাকতো because I was the only পিচ্চি there, আর বাকি সবাই আমার থেকে অনেক বড় ছিল। আমি ছিলাম, আর আমার কিছুদিন পর লামি আমাদের একটা, you guys all know Lami, another really amazing player, ও জয়েন করলো। তো আমরা দুই পিচ্চি ছিলাম for a long time, আমরাই দুই পিচ্চি ছিলাম। That's when my basketball journey started in BTS। তারপর অনেকদিন পরে basketball federation training school হলো, which is BFTS। তারপরে তো স্কুলে খেলতাম, মানে কন্টিনিউসলি স্কুলে খেলতাম, স্কুলের পরে কলেজে না তো, মানে I was here for a year in Bangladesh after my school ended। তখন LCLS বলে একটা ইনস্টিটিউশন আছে যেখানে ল পড়তাম, ওইখানে আমি 1 বছর খেললাম। আমার একটা NSUর সাথে একটা গেম খেলছিলাম, আমার একটা টুর্নামেন্ট খেলছিলাম, লিপাইস, আমার মনে আছে, it was an epic tournament। কারণ কেউই ছিল না, this group of players যাদেরকে আমি just পিক করছিলাম, ভাই খেলো, তোমরা কিছু পারো না পারো জাস্ট খেলো। তার মধ্যে 2-3টা ভালো প্লেয়ার ছিল, মানে যারা আগে খেলছে, তার মধ্যে ছিল মুনিজা, তারপরে এরকম শাবাবা, ওরা ছিল। তার মধ্যে তোমরা খেলো, বাকি সবাই নতুন ছিল, didn't even know how to touch a basketball, নখ ভেঙে যায় তো জুয়েলারি পরে আসতো খেলতে। আমি বলছি না, এসব হবে না, অনেক কষ্ট করে ওদেরকে
I
ট্রেন
think that
টিম
was the
করে
same for all the teams that played in that tournament. মানে সব টিমেই মোটামুটি I think আমরা ভেঙে চুরে কয়েকজন ছিলাম. I was in NSU. I think some
হ্যাঁ
people
হ্যাঁ
were in BRAC. ঢাকা ইউনিভার্সিটিতে
এনএসইউতে
রিশাদ
অবশ্য
ছিল.
অনেক জোস একটা টিম ছিল নাবিলা
আমাদের
তুমি
টিমে অনেক
সাদিয়া
হ্যাঁ রাইট.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
We had majority of experienced
ন্যাশনাল
players,
টিম
but
প্লেয়ার্স
অনেক
হাফ অফ দ্য
নতুন
ন্যাশনাল
মানুষকে
টিম
নিয়ে এরকম র্যান্ডম মানুষকে নিয়ে আমরা টিম
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
করছিলাম.
হ্যাঁ 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 ইট ওয়াজ অ্যান অ্যামেজিং টুর্নামেন্ট ওটা ছিল আমার এলসিএলএস টুর্নামেন্ট তারপর তো আমি বিদেশে চলে যাই পড়তে আন্ডারগ্র্যাড করতে বাকিটা কন্টিনিউ করতে ওইখানে আমি আই প্লেড ফর দ্য স্কুল ইউনি টিম অ্যান্ড আই প্লেড ফর আ ক্লাব যেটা ছিল ওয়েবা এটা একটা মানে তোমার ইন্টার সিটি ক্লাব মানে খেলা হয় ওদের মানে প্রত্যেকটা সিটিতে একটা করে টিম থাকে তো ওটার মধ্যে আমি ছিলাম তারপর ওটার আগে অবশ্য আমি ন্যাশনালস খেলে গেছি তারপর অনেকদিন তো তোমরা অনেকগুলো ন্যাশনালস আমার পরে খেলছো যেটা আমি খেলতে পারি না বিকজ আই ওয়াজ নট ইন বাংলাদেশ তো ইয়া দ্যাটস মাই আই স্টিল প্লে এখন তো দেশি বলার্স মাঝে মাঝে খেলি যখনই পাই খেলি টাইম পাই খেলি আর না হলে যে কোনো খেলা হোক যেটাই হোক না কেন যখনই সময় পাই if basketball's there I'm there so yeah that's my basketball journey it started way back and I'm still continuing this inshallah aro যতদিন থাকবো খেলবো
For sure, for sure. I think we have a long history of playing together from
yeah
school to BTS to
হ্যাঁ
university to national team. It's been a long journey, and I hope we can keep playing for as long as we are fit and healthy. Who wants to
inshallah
go next?
That's fine.
No, go ahead, Natasha. I think for some reason we can't hear you. Wait. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll introduce myself again. Hi, my name's Natasha. I've been part of the national team since 2011. And my journey with basketball started quite young. I went to the American school, so we had, many opportunities to play, even from when we were young. So in PE class, and then in middle school, and then high school. So I've been more or less involved with playing basketball throughout my life. And then after I graduated from high school, it was just by pure luck. I joined NSU, and in one of my English classes, Riddhi, who was in this interview last week, she actually approached me and she was like, "Hey, I remember you used to play basketball at AISD, didn't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she was like, "Oh, the national team, they're having tryouts. Why don't you come?" And when she approached me, she used my last name because all of us, we played against each other. So on my jersey, it used to say Kalam. So he's like, "Hey, aren't you Kalam? I remember you."
This is such a funny story. So before she went and spoke to you, আমাদের বোধহয় we had a tryout session or a practice session or something, and she was speaking about you at practice. She was telling us, আমি কালামকে দেখছি আমাদের একটা ক্লাসে কালাম ওকে আমি দেখছি ওকে আমি পাইছি তো ওকে আমরা বলতে পারি আমি হ্যাঁ কালাম হ্যাঁ ওকে বলো ওকে ডাকো ওকে বলতে হবে ঠিক আছে আমি কালকে ক্লাসে গিয়ে আমি কালামকে ডাকবো
That's exactly what she called me. He's like, "Hey, aren't you Kalam?" And then I was like, "Okay, Jules, like I'll go try out," because after graduating, I didn't really have any opportunities to play anywhere, not at school or anywhere. So, and I've always been involved in sports, so it's a huge part of my life, and it's something that I'm passionate about and I really enjoy doing. So, it was I really have to thank her for getting me involved in the Bangladesh scene, and also I got to meet every one of you guys. And then in 2011, fortunately I made the team, and then all of us, we went to our first trip to India, and then the journey has continued. And then since Ashreen and Monica introduced Deshi Ballers, I've been part of that, and we've been playing, and I'm so happy that there's still an opportunity for girls to play. It's a very close-knit community, and it's something that I really appreciate, and props to you guys for thinking and doing something like this.
No, and I'm so glad we have all of you. I mean, just Umamar kache jawar age, let me just project some of the comments. So Kashfia has said hello. okay, I'm here. Kashfia was also part of this team in 2011. So hello, Kashfia, from us. We have some fans of Benazir, as usual. Then the baller, the shot caller. Marine has said, go girls. Thank you, Marine. And our favorite Lami. Hi, lovelies. Love you all. Benu, my forever partner. So a lot of people are watching. Mama, maybe you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, শোনা যাচ্ছে আমাকে? All right. So similar to the other two stories, Benazir Bolasham, I realized that I never knew what BFTS stood for. Like, this is the first time I'm learning that it's training school. I'm learning so much. Yeah, thank you for that. So I also started playing very young. So I was in Sunbeams for most of my high school, but before that I was in South Breeze. Our South Breeze back then, the South Breeze girls.
I had no idea.
I know, till class 4. I mean, Sunbeams I moved in class 5. Yeah. So back then, the South Breeze girls team was also like really good. And আমাদেরকে ওই সামনিমসের মতো similarly BFTS এ নিয়ে যাওয়া হতো for like games class and stuff. And I think it was around grade 3 when I started playing. And there was this one senior, and I hope we're not like within her reach because it'll be very creepy for her to hear this. But she was like, I would watch her on the court and she's so majestic with her layups. And then coach alada kore or সাথে নিয়ে like ওর সাথে plan করতে. I was like, I need to get to her level. And like, I started playing grade 3 te, and then Sunbeamse class 5 e ashar por theke I've been part of the school teams. Senior team I joined, I think grade 6 or 7 in. That's the first time that I played with Benazir Scholastica at the tournament, and we sucked, but they won. But that was like my first interaction with them. By the time I played with Kalam, Natasha, and we went to AISD, our team was way better. That's when we like started our winning streak and we were doing well, but we still lost to them. So I played Sunbeams there, junior team, senior team. Once I graduated, I was also in Mastermind. I don't really like talk about that, but yeah, I was in Mastermind for 2 years. And then similarly,
none of us like talking about it.
No shade. I love Mastermind. But Benazir Moto similarly had to like put up a team in like a week with like most players who never played at all. I had Sudeshna with me. So it was really good to have her there. And we just kind of like made a team who be like just us, like coaching, recruiting, playing and doing everything, finding places to practice at because Mastermind they killed the and then somehow like that tournament also like went quite good. And then after high school, I went to Mount Holyoke College. Okhane I played for the university team. It was a Division 3 team, but played there. And then I missed out. I was also part of the national team, the first one and then the second one, but then I was gone. Yeah, and I feel like one thing that I also want to mention was Machkandie. During high school, I also played on the Wildcats team, and I just feel like when we were like really young and just entering like the underground basketball scene, that was like the coolest shit. Like, you know, the name was Wildcats. It had a really cool logo, all these like cool jerseys, and all of you guys who used to play on it. So that was like a really big deal. And Utato, we also played like, I think 1 or 2 ASD tournaments. So yeah, so I've been kind of involved in like Bangladesh, any place that has had basketball, I've kind of been there. Yeah, and I was never part of like the BFTS official training scene. I don't really remember how I ended up at the first tryouts. Madhuri was there, and I think she just kind of called me to go and like try out, and then it kind of worked out. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have.
No, thanks, Umama. I think we have some of your fans saying hello as well. Marine has said, I'm very impressed with Umama's work in the world. Kotha for the win. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you do with Kotha?
That's so sweet. Yeah, sure. So I've been back in Bangladesh after finishing undergrad for like about 2 years now. And I founded this organization called Kotha. obviously it means conversation in Bangla, and that's kind of the main like founding principle of it, that we really want to start having conversations that are important in society. Kotha is a feminist youth organization that tackles gender-based violence in Bangladesh, the entire culture around it. And then we work at the intersection of like education, policy, arts, and research. So yeah. Thank you so much.
Of good work. Yeah, it's a lot of good work, and it's being appreciated by people who see the kind of the school programs and things that you guys are doing. Sadia has said, "We love you, Mama." Henry, we love you, Mama.
Okay, this is just family. Don't read these out, please.
No. We love you, Anisha.
Oh my God. Oh.
We have a lot of fans. We have a lot of Umama fans here today.
Love you guys.
So moving on to, talking about the first time we went abroad as a team back in 2011. And I think when we formed the team in 2009, there was some news towards the end. There was some news towards the end that, we will be invited to Tripura to play with them in their home court as well. So we need to keep preparing. But I think 2009 এর এই টুর্নামেন্টে খেলার পর we were out of touch. We were not practicing for a while. 2010 again, we practiced for a bit, like on and off, but I don't think we practiced on a regular basis. We didn't really have a camp or anything. But 2011 again, we had a camp. And just like all of you, my memory is completely broken. The only thing that I remember is that I had a new pair of shoes. And ওই নতুন জুতাটা পরে আমি যেদিন আসছি practice করতে, and when Amy sir saw me, he just looked at me for a few seconds and he said, খেলতে পারো না, জুতা নতুন. And I was so embarrassed and I was so upset. আমি নতুন একটা জুতা পরে আসছি, খুব আশা ভরসা দিয়ে practice, ঠিক আছে, new me, new shoes, নতুন ভালো খেলবো আমি. And সে পুরো পচাই দিছে আমাকে. But anyway, I think we started, I can't remember which month it was. I was trying to find any Facebook group or any chobi album khujeo ghatay ber korte pari nei. Which
was it during Roja by any chance?
I think it was in the beginning, like around February.
I just have a vague memory of it being during like Roja. I don't know why.
Roja shomoy mone hoy na khela. I have no idea. Yeah. But I remember যে আমরা পুরাই ভুলে গেছি, but I don't know. I think Natasha was the new person on the team তখন. So maybe, do you remember?
Yeah. I started NSU, I think, in January 2011. So we had to take English class initially. And so that's where I met Riddhi. So I'm assuming like end of January, February, that at least that's when I started practicing with you guys.
Yeah. So এটার আগে মনে হয় আমাদের formal practices হয় নাই. I think তুমি আসার পরপরই we started practicing like regularly. I think we did practice on weekends, and then weekdays এ রাত্রে সকাল বিকালও কি তখন করতাম আমার ঠিক খেয়াল নাই. I think 2009 এ আমরা করতাম সকালে and রাতে মাঝে মাঝে. But 2011 এ মনে হয় just once a day করতাম সন্ধ্যাবেলা রাতে. And then Amy sir was still our coach, and he was the same sarcastic human being that he always was. I was still Uttara. I can't remember did he have any names for you guys?
Yeah.
I used to wear like AISD jerseys and t-shirts, so I always had like a tiger on my jersey, so he would always just call me Tiger.
He used to call you Tiger, I remember. Benazir ke ki rakto?
Ajay's একটা নাম, I don't know where it came from, why he started calling me that. একবার কি আমি দেরি করে আসছিলাম প্র্যাকটিসে রাতে বেলায়, তো মানে একটা জায়গা থেকে আসছিলাম, অবভিয়াসলি আমাকে বলছে এফডিসি থেকে আসছো, আমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করছিল তুমি কি এফডিসি থেকে আসছো,
সেজেগুজে ছিল or something.
হ্যাঁ সেজেগুজে বলে কি এফডিসি থেকে আসছো, আমি লাইক এফডিসি থেকে আসছি মানে কি, বলে এখন থেকে তোমার নাম, তারপর আমাকে যখনই দেখতো এফডিসি ডাকতো, মানে এফডিসি ডাকতো most of the times. I don't know why. I hated that name. Nothing to do with
Naika type কিছু একটা.
Naika type কিছু একটা. কেন এটা ডাকতো এটা বুঝতাম না, but he had a nickname for everybody, আমার মনে আছে.
Yeah, he could not remember anybody's name. I think এখনো আমাদেরকে দেখলে জীবন কোনো নাম বলতে পারবে না উনি.
আর রাগ হলে সবাইকে ভিলেজার ডাকতো, আমার এটা মনে আছে. Villager. I remember. That was my like favorite word for a few years after that.
ভিলেজারের মতো দৌড়াইতেছো বা ভিলেজারের মতো বসে আছো, তারপরে কোনো কিছু জিজ্ঞেস কোনো কিছু
weird.
he used to tell us, he told us, কিছু যদি আমাদেরকে বলতো আমরা বলতাম
That's weird. Yeah, that's true.
এত হু করো কেন? আরে হুম বলবো না তো কি বলবা? We didn't know what are we supposed to say. খালি বলতো হু করতেছো কেন? But I think and he tried to make practices as tough as possible. I think অনেক বেশি fitness focused ছিল তখনও. And 2009 we used to practice with some of the uncles who used to play early morning at Victories. The doctor uncle.
The uncles were so good.
Yeah, they were really good. But 2011 again, I think we had a group of boys who used to practice with us.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I think every practice we used to play like a scrimmage against them towards the end.
Yeah, and they were pretty tough.
That really helped, though. That really helped playing against them.
Yeah.
আমি কিন্তু পরে জয়েন করছি। আমি কিন্তু I wasn't there যখন তোমরা স্টার্ট করছো প্র্যাকটিসিং। When you did last time এপিসোডটা দেখছিলাম তোমরা ক্রাঞ্চেস দিতা, তোমরা এইটাই কয়দিন করছো যে কোর বডি ওয়ার্কআউট। I missed all of that. I was in America, আমার মনে আছে। তো আমি আসার পরে তখন তোমরা স্টার্ট করো, তোমরা when you already formed, ধরো not formed the team but একটা first selection but I think second selection হয়ে গেছে, and you guys are practicing regularly. রাতে খেলতা, এটা সকালে খেলতে রাতে খেলতা না, সকালে খেলতে না, শুধু রাতে খেলতা
তখন শুধু একবেলা হতো আমাদের।
হ্যাঁ, তখন আমি ফেরত আসছি, আসার পরে জাস্ট তখন আমাকে সবাই বলছে, ও তুমি এত দেরি করে আসছো, কই ছিল এতদিন, হ্যান ত্যান, তোমার তো সিলেকশন হয়ে যাচ্ছে টিমের এই সেই। তো আমি যে না ঠিক আছে, আমি অসুবিধা নাই, সিলেকশন হয়ে গেছে, আমি জাস্ট কোনো র্যান্ডমলি, কারণ আমি তখন বিএফটিএস না, আমি বিএফটিএস এ সারাদিন থাকতাম। If I was in Dhaka, I was always in. আমি ছেলেদের প্র্যাকটিসের সময় খেলতাম, মেয়েদের প্র্যাকটিসের সময় খেলতাম, কেউ না থাকলেও খেলতাম, কেউ থাকলেও খেলতাম, whatever it is. মন খারাপ খেলতাম, মন খুশি খেলতাম, বৃষ্টি পড়লে খেলতাম, যা হতে খেলতাম। So I was always on the court. তো আমি ঠিক আছে, ওরা খেলুক, আমি I'll just hang around, whatever. তো যেদিনই গেছি হ্যাং আউট করতে, সেদিন আমাকে বলছে, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে তুমি একটু খেলো তো ওদের সাথে। এমি স্যার আমাকে তখন তার আগে দেখে নাই কখনো খেলতে। এমি স্যার তো আমাদের সাথে তখন নতুন ছিল। He wasn't a part of.
This was in 2009 এটা বলতেছো তুমি? Because 2009 এ তুমি ছিলা।
হ্যাঁ, তারপরে তো আর সিলেকশনের কিছু ছিল না। তারপরে তো he already knew যে আমরা কিরকম খেলি।
Right, 2011 I think we had majority of people who played in 2009. কয়েকজন নতুন ছিল, 4-5 জন নতুন ছিল। I'll read out the list. But
তখন নাতাশাকে আমি নাতাশার সাথে ফার্স্ট খেলছি একসাথে। I played against her.
Of course.
I've played against all of you guys. I don't remember much of it, but I just know that like in high school I played against all of you guys. But it was very different in 2011. Practices and everything. It was very different.
For sure. AIC practices in a different way. Or they have a very ওদের একটা regime আছে. They have like very set.
So it was
I do want to hear from you, because you came, and we always envied people from AISD because you have such a good system of practices. You have a good coach. Proper bhabe tomaderke shekhano hoy, practice kora hoy. Yeah, it's all a court. So we always envied you. But how was it different? How was the national team camp different from how you trained?
Everything about the two things were different. Just everything. So it was really a shock for me, because when I first entered, I'm used to coaches being very encouraging and you build up to the stamina. So the first few weeks we work on the very basics. Doesn't matter if you've been playing for 5 years or 1 year. We always start off with like dribbling and shooting, just the basics. This is in AISD. And then you kind of build up, you have the initial selection, then you incorporate the plays and stuff. But it was very regimented. 3:30 means 3:30. You start your warm-ups at 3:30, 20 minutes of warm-up, and then you start your drills. Everyone knew what to do. And it was a very disciplined practice. As for the coaches, every practice was unique. They always had something prepared. It was quite serious, because in high school we used to play in this South Asian tournament, which was like our biggest tournament. Ours, basically. So we would play against schools in India, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. So all the training and hard work, that's what we wanted to win. So we always knew what we were going to do. So once I joined the national team in 2011, it was very different. The practice style and how the coaches treated the players, because in AISD, it was, kyo jhagda kare na. Whatever the coach says, and he says it, he or she always said it in a very polite manner. So, and we always listen to them. So যখন Amy sir আসছে and I was exposed to him, his style of coaching is absolutely different. So it took me a while to adjust with that system. And we were privileged, as in we had a really good court and good basketballs, and you don't really realize how fortunate you are till it's gone.
Yeah.
So, but I was still glad that I got to play basketball. Like I thought that I would never get to play basketball here after graduating high school. But when I first joined in, I was like the new one, and there are a lot of looks my way, a lot of judgments my way. I could tell people were questioning, why is she here? What is she doing here?
Good judgments only.
Actually, everyone was like, "Hey, Natasha,
who's this Deshi man?
100%
Who's this girl on fire?"
Yeah, that was all the judgment.
And আমি তখন বাংলা একদমই বলতাম না. I would only talk.
Oh my God,
English.
yes.
School of
She had one gali. She had one
gali. Come to that story.
Yeah, finish করে তারপর বলছে গালিটা কি ছিল. Oh my God.
তো আমি তার সাথে এমনি বাংলাতে কথা বলতাম না একদম, because স্কুলে তো সবাই ইংলিশে কথা বলে, and বাসায় তো
আমরা সব বাংলায় করতে থাকতাম সারা।
আর বাসায় তো নোয়াখাইলা বলতাম. It's not like I'm going to talk to everyone in নোয়াখাইলা. So I would just talk to everyone in English. And for a while, I think all the girls thought that that's the only thing I could speak. I mean, বাংলা জানতাম না একদমই. So, but
সবাই হয়তো খেলে নাই তোমার সাথে, এইজন্য they didn't know actually তুমি
exactly
or what. So we played with you, so
yeah, it took the newer girls a little bit of time to open up to me and accept me, because I was the new one in the block. But I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to go to India, because till then and now I've created so many bonds with all the girls that have been around. So, and that's a huge part of my life right now. So
yeah,
I'm very fortunate though.
I'm glad we found you in English class. I don't even know why you were doing English class. American school পড়তে সারা জীবন English class করতেছিল বলে।
Mandatory ছিল। English 102 না 103.
Yeah, I know. It was the most annoying course on earth. কি সব করতে হইতো।
But and I have to thank Preeti. Like, she really
yeah, of course.
She was the person who introduced me to this world.
Yeah, and we, no matter what, we were really happy to have you on the team. We wanted, আমরাও খুঁজতেছিলাম যে আমেরিকান স্কুলে কি আর কোনো কেউ আছে নাকি যে বাঙালি বা দেশে আছে or something, but you were the only one we knew, so we're so happy that we could find you. Just reading out some comments. Benazir Apu, you have always been an inspiration to young players of Scholastica. I was one of them. Nabila Aziz, thank you so much.
Wow. On a junior. Yeah.
Faiza Alik said, so nice to see you guys. Faiza plays with us.
Oh.
Someone wrote it. Shaun. Shubhalik, so Mama, first I've seen you play in ISD. Onik Chorachila, and you were very good. Keep it up.
Oh.
Shubha has seen all of us.
What?
Not to say that Shubha is ancient. He's kind of ancient. So আমাদের সবাইকেই দেখছে. So yeah, Sadman says Benazir Apu used to train us. And I think before I wanted to try and project a picture of the team back then. I think আমাদের টিমের মধ্যে সবচেয়ে youngest players এর মধ্যে ছিল হচ্ছে Umama and Madhuri. They were the only two people who were in school. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I think when you're in university or when you've graduated from school, motamoti your schedule is a little bit easy, but schooler bhito thakle kintu it's very difficult. Like, you have a fixed school, একটা স্কুলে টাইম থাকে, তারপর you have coaching and you have other things to do. So Umama, how did you and Madhuri, and I wish Madhuri would join us today, but how did you guys manage your classes and your coaching and your exams, because these are things that you can't avoid if you're in school. How did you manage all of that?
Yeah, so again, আমার কিছুই মনে নেই, but I'm trying to remember. um, did we have like twice a day practice?
I think yeah, towards the end I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Because that seems absurd to me যে আমি সকালে সানদিন যে আশুলিয়া যাওয়ার আগে প্র্যাকটিস করে তারপর আশুলিয়া যেতাম and then এসে আমি সন্ধ্যাবেলা আবার basketball খেলতাম, which seems absolutely crazy to me. But I remember that it wasn't like, and with national team practice that time, it was just like a lot of basketball, and I was just very happy with it. Like Madhuri Rami, like সকালবেলা practice থাকতো, তারপর we're like, okay, we're gonna go home. Oh, দুপুরবেলা, let's come back again. And then I feel like a lot of you guys would also be on court, and so আমরা in between actual official practice, তখন ওই যে like the ছেলেরা যারা খেলতো ওখানে ওরা খেলতো, and so we'd like get in like extra like game time with them, and it was just like just basketball 24/7 literally. And emniteo I guess because school like basketball season ashlo, it was like quite hectic then as well, because you'd have like tournaments which would go like pura weekend dhore, and tarpore jodi class thakto and exam thakto, you'd have to kind of manage that. So I guess I was used to it a little bit, and yeah, I was just like very happy to be able to play a lot of basketball, so I just like worked around it. But আমার বেশি কিছু মনে নাই again.
তোমরা কি স্কুল থেকে মনে ছুটি নিয়ে তারপর ইন্ডিয়া গেছিলা?
No way. Oh, for the actual thing. For the actual thing.
Yeah.
For the actual thing, maybe. Yeah, it would be helpful to know around what time we went, because I feel like school ki chuti chilo oy time tate.
February te I don't think chuti howar kotha.
February. The actual thing was in February.
How long did we practice? Like, when was the Tripura trip?
Yeah, that's
I can't
a good
remember.
question. Okay, I have photos.
But the Tripura trip was during when it was hot when we went there.
It was really hot.
February,
maybe.
I have a Facebook photo.
I think July,
March 16th of like the whole team. So around then, I'm guessing.
Might have been.
Yeah. So definitely
April, March.
Yeah, so definitely cool.
So, but I think in 2009 থেকে 10-11 পর্যন্ত, even though we didn't practice officially for the national team, but we were still playing. Like
yeah, absolutely.
খেলতাম আমরা, আমাদের ইউনিভার্সিটিতে খেলতাম তখন ইউনিভার্সিটি।
I think তখন was also the Wildcats and whatnot. That was then. When I played 2009.
My last 2 years in high school, I played against Wildcats.
Yeah.
So 2009, 2010, Wildcats was her.
Yeah. And যখন 2009 I joined the national team, তখন class 8 ছিলাম, তো তখন coaching এর বেশি ঝামেলা ছিল না, so I was like basketball 24/7, that's fine, that's cool. Yeah.
Ashrin, Wildcats খেলছ না?
Yeah. I was on the
Wildcats.
I think 2000 আমি আমার A levels at time so 2007-8 ওই সময় থেকেই I played the AISD tournament. তারপরে I think তখন একটা টিম ছিল Wildcats এর, and then later we had another team, second team.
Wildcats এর কখনো একটা টিম ছিল না, because there was always like players leaving and coming back. So আমি যখন joined and then left and then came back.
So back then I think একটা আমরা শুরু করছিলাম,
ফারিনা শুরু করছে
ওরা যখন রিফাতাপুরা যখন শুরু করছে তখন ছিলাম আমি, উজমা, আনিকা, আমরা ছিলাম। তারপরে I think তুমি, তারপর জারা, there was another black jersey.
জারা তো অনেক ছোট, জারা অনেক আগে আমি on and off ছিলাম।
হ্যাঁ
I played with like I think Lamia, Rudy, yeah, those are the only two people I remember. I really need to work on my memory, honestly.
Can you see my screen?
Acha, our jackets were so nice.
I know, this is by far my favorite jacket.
This looks really nice.
Yeah, it was a team.
And this is the team from 2011. I think 2009 we had 13 members. 2011 we had 13 members. I think there was something with the number 13 that coach preferred or something. Ami jani na. So this was our team. Yeah, we had a 13-member squad in both the years. So আমাদের point guard ছিল হচ্ছে রিদওয়ানা, বেনজির, নাতাশা, shooting guard ছিলাম আমি।
I was a point guard and a shooting guard.
Yeah. উমামা ছিল, মাধুরী, তানিশা, সুদেশনা, কাশফিয়া, And I think forward and centers post যারা খেলছে ওরা ছিল হচ্ছে মাশিয়াত, জাইমা, নাবিলা, উজমা. So majority of the people were in the 2019. Shudu Natasha, Tanisha, Sudeshna, Kashfia, and Zaima were new additions in 2011. And you know, I just have such fond memories. But back then, I don't think any of us had cameras. Ami mono hoy ekta handycam niye gesilam, and she
I took a
handycam.
camera. I had a few. I have a few pictures from the 2011 camp, but it's mostly of us like during touristy things. Nothing from the games.
Yeah. Gamer kichu nai. I think Sudeshna's mother went with us. So
Yeah, I'm sure she has a lot of pictures.
I gave her the handicap, so she was recording it. So আমার cassette গুলো আছে. I have to look for them and see if the cassettes work. তাহলে maybe in cassette it was recorded. I have those. So moving on to the journey to Tripura. And the only thing that I can remember from the time we were preparing to go was our visa application. Because God forbid, তখন internet কি ছিল, I have no idea কত Mbps ছিল. It was so bad. I think we had to start this application process from like রাত 12টার পর থেকে. 12টা পর থেকে we used to log in into the Indian embassy website and fill up the form.
আমি তো আমার অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করি নাই.
আমরা তোর মনে ভিসা ছিল তাহলে?
না আমার ভিসা ছিল বাই রোডের ভিসা আমার জীবন ওটা ফার্স্ট মনে হয় আমি মানে ever been to India by road, but
this was my first time abroad in my life.
Oh really?
Passport আমি জীবনে ইউজ করি নাই. I even have a picture of
it was. You couldn't even travel with.
Oh my god, এটা নিয়ে বলতেছি। প্রথমে বলি যে আমাদের ভিসা অ্যাপ্লিকেশন তো আমরা করলাম, ঠিক আছে, অনেক স্ট্রাগল করে, বিকজ আই রিমেম্বার আমার ইন্টারনেট পার্টিকুলারলি খুবই খারাপ ছিল, অ্যান্ড রাত 12টা একটা সময় we had to the Indian visa embassy ওয়েবসাইটটা was very weird তখন। আই থিঙ্ক বারবার লোড হইতো, বন্ধ হয়ে যাইতো, আবার you had to type in, একটা দুটো ভুল হইলে আবার you had to start all over. And যেটা হইলো যে we had a government order for all 13 players and coach, and there were 5 people who didn't get visa. 5 people, not 3 people. 3 people who didn't get visa randomly. It was me, Ridwana, and Mashia. খুবই র্যান্ডম, এই তিনজন আমরা ভিসা পাই নাই, সবাই পাইছে। and then মানে আমাদের বোধহয় 2 দিন বাকি খেলার, 2 দিন বাদ, and as usual we were preparing in the last minute with our paperwork. এটা কোনো সারপ্রাইজ কিছু না। So the rest of the team, I think Rona দিয়ে দিছে as per plan. I think bus journey টানি আমি জানি না, you guys can talk about it. And the rest of us, তোমরা রওনা দিয়ে দিছো আর আমরা বাসায় বসে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করতেছি এখনো। আবার নতুন করে we applied. We had to get a new government order for the 3 of us, and then আমরা রাতে নাকি সন্ধ্যায় নাকি ভোরবেলা আমার মনে নাই, আমরা 3 জন গেছিলাম আবার এমবাসিতে গিয়ে। We had to submit those papers, কি চিঠি ছিল, somebody from the federation I think went with us, and ওই চিঠিগুলো দিয়ে আমরা রিকোয়েস্ট করে I think we got the visa within it, and পরের দিন আমরা আসছি। But before going into that, maybe you guys can talk about your journey by bus যে গেছিলা তোমরা।
আর কিচ্ছু মনে নাই।
I totally forgot যে Ashwin ছিল না আমাদের সাথে।
I don't remember
Ashwin and Mashi, they had a horrible trip.
Yeah.
I thought Mashi was with us.
Bus trip আমার কিছু মনে নাই।
I was literally dying, disintegrating, sitting on that bus seat, because just যাচ্ছি never ends. And
was it a non-AC bus?
What?
No, it was an AC bus.
The non-AC bus AC bus ছিল, but the journey was so long because I know
village.
At the low expectations, AC bus ছিল।
How did after we crossed the border, how did we get to the hotel?
Oh, I remember crossing the border. ওইটা মনে আছে একদম। Border crossing আমার মনে আছে।
I remember like having to wait there while they were processing our stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that.
Hanging out with like Zaima and then like Madhuri.
No, they checked some of our bags too. কয়েকজনের ব্যাগ চেক করছিল। মানে যারা হাতে
সবকিছু ম্যানুয়াল তো, ইটস লাইক আ লিটল ছোট একটা বক্স, ওই মানে সিকিউরিটি গার্ডের বক্সের মতো ছোট একটা। ওখানে গিয়ে ওদের তো স্ক্যানার টানার মনে হয় ওভাবে ছিল না। স্ক্যানার হয়তো একটা ছিল, একটা স্ক্যানার মনে হয়, আমি জানি না, আই ক্যান রিমেম্বার। স্ক্যানার মনে হয় They were manually checking bags and
ব্যাগ খুলে খুলে চেক করছিল কয়জনের করছিল I don't remember কার but আমার মনে আছে কয়জনকে ডেকে ডেকে ভিতরে যে চেক করছিল আমরা we just hanging out but it wasn't I don't remember it being an unpleasant trip. I also remember Ashrin being with us I don't know for what reason but maybe I wanted her to be with us.
Tanisha, Ashrin and her journey to Tripura was epic. So Ami, first of all, I was super bummed out because this is my first time abroad. আমি জীবনে কোনোদিন ভিসা পাই নাই জীবনে পাই নাই ভিসাটা so I felt like what is this আমার জীবনটা শেষ but পরের দিন যখন পেলাম তখন we were and I think coach stayed back so he was going to travel with us so আমি রিদওয়ানা মাসিয়াত আমরা ফাইনালি ভিসা পেলাম ওই দিন বিকাল বেলা বা সন্ধ্যাবেলা we came back home পরের দিন ভোর 4টায় we will leave by a Noah in a Noah car we will go to India আমাদেরকে ভালো আছে ব্যাগটা গুছায় তোমরা 4টার সময় ফেডারেশনে আসবে 4টার মধ্যে so ব্যাগটা গুছায় all of our parents came with us মানে খুবই weird একটা absurd situation 4টা বাজে আমরা ইন্ডিয়া যাব গাড়িতে নোয়াতে করে তো আমি রিদি আর হচ্ছে মাসিয়াত এন্ড কোচ স্যার সামনে বসছে পিছনে আমরা তিনজন বসছি আমরা এভাবে করে গেছি and it was crazy I think আমরা দুপুর 12টার মধ্যে পৌঁছে গেছি ইন্ডিয়াতে which was the craziest thing and ভোর 7টা বা 8টার দিকে we stopped somewhere আমরা নাস্তা করছি I think it was somewhere in Sylhet or something I can't remember where it was কোন একটা বাজার টাইপের একটা জায়গায় আমরা বসে পরোটা ডিম এগুলা we had first time we had breakfast with Amy sir and then I remember যে border এসে I was মানে it wasn't the best probably not the best experience of being abroad but that was my first so let me just project that picture of me আমি মানে Amy sir আমাকে বলতেছিল যে তোমার তো এটা first time abroad so this should be a memorable experience for you চলো আমরা একটা ছবি তুলি ছবিটা তুমি সারা জীবন মনে রাখবা আর সব সময় তুমি যেন মানে appreciate করো যে about life and all that so this was my picture let me just show this was my picture with Amy sir
with Amy sir
the border this was the border of Tripura and
I remember this photo
and এটার পিছনে যে ওইগুলাই মনে হয় আমি জানি না ওইগুলাই মনে হয় এমবাসি ওই যে ইমিগ্রেশনের বিল্ডিংটা that heart is the immigration but this was my first time abroad and my first experience
so you guys came the day after
no we came the day after but ওই দিনই আমাদের first game ছিল ওই দিন
আমাদের যখন ওয়েলকাম করছে ওটা তোমাদের করছে না মানে যেভাবে করে মানে you guys missed that
no we didn't miss it so আমরা just 12টার দিকে পৌঁছাইছি I remember and we were at a luncher একটা we were supposed to have lunch somewhere কোন একটা কোথায় জানি ওই কোর্টের ওই পাশেই বোধহয় ওখানে লাঞ্চ ছিল we had lunch and then কোনো রেস্টও পাই নাই আমরা just change করে চলে 8-9 hours travel করে এসে we started this so first game it was a bit hard for us খেলতে difficulty হয়েছে
first game রাতে ছিল right
first game within সন্ধ্যায় সন্ধ্যার দিকে ছিল
তবে আমরা যখন নামছিলাম তখন they like মনে আছে আমাদেরকে মালা টালা পরে দিয়ে
I remember Nabila giving an interview she had to speak in front of the camera I remember that
so I think
মালা পরে দিল
মালা পরে নাচ গান অনেক কিছু
that was really nice
we also got track suits from them but those were the ugliest track suits I've ever seen in my life
maroon
maroon or hলুদ এটা কি যে ছিল I think maroon the ugliest maroon with yellow stripes কি জানি ছিল and then they also gave us like really intricate like delicately carved like
yes I have a picture of peacock
peacock I still have that
let me show everybody this world the picture of that peacock
you have it
yes
yeah we all have it
এটা পিছনে নাবিলা আছে দেখো she's wearing my headband আমি জানি না কেন যাই হোক this was given to us এটা আমার বাসায় এখনো আছে I think just crest দিছিল আমাদেরকে crest তারপরে
crest দিছিল
ব্যাগ কি জানি একটা
হ্যাঁ একটা duffel bag টাইপের ছিল
double bag দিছিল, press দিছিল। এই পিককটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি ত্রিপুরার একটা খুবই সিগনিফিকেন্ট কি যেন একটা, so it was nice.
Yeah,
it was nice. ওরা অনেক, they were very hospitable and but you know মানে
উমামা প্লিজ এখন আনগ্রেটফুল তুমি একটা এসব নাইস বলো না।
I appreciate it a lot. Can we talk about the food though? The food that we had to eat.
I love the food.
Before going to the food, let's talk about the games. Does anybody remember what happened at the games?
I just remember the last game. I remember the last game where everyone lost their cool. Everyone was just fouling each other.
Six of us.
You were fouled out, Benazir. You were fouled out as well, right?
I was fouled out. Six of us, not just me. 6 of us.
And then Uzma broke her nose.
Yeah. Classic.
I remember
Uzma.
That was the first time I lost my composure.
তখন তুমি একটা গালি দিছিলে, এটা মনে আছে তোমার গালিটা?
আমার কোনো কিছু মনে নাই, but I remember I took the ball and I kind of just threw the player over.
আমার এটা বলতে হবে, নাতাশা one of the most calm, মানে আমার দেখা সবচেয়ে calm player, one of the most calmest players ছিল all my life. তো খুবই composed calm একটা player, কোনোদিন কোনো মানে গালি টালি চেতে তো নাই, একদমই না, দূরের কথা।
This wasn't allowed. It wasn't allowed. We always have to respect players and refs every game.
Yeah, but you know sometimes it's difficult. তুমি কিন্তু you maintained it pretty much মানে okay সারা জীবনে। ওই গেমে when 6 of us got fouled out, উজমা মনে আছে, উজমাকে তো যখন ধুমে সবাই fouled out হচ্ছে, তারপর উজমাকে মানে উজমা যখন নাকের মধ্যে উজমাকে অনেক মানে খারাপ ভাবে আর অনেক পিক এন্ড রোল, ওরা বাজে ভাবে পিক এন্ড রোল করছিল, which wasn't really, it was a foul basically, মুভ পিক করতেছিল ওরা, and it was very annoying. আর ওরা একটা কল দিচ্ছিল না, so we were all getting pissed, একদম সবাই হিটেড, পুরো একদম মানে প্রত্যেকটা প্লেয়ার হিটেড, যারা বেঞ্চে বসে, যারা কোর্টে, সবাই প্রত্যেকজন। I remember Uzma was the tipping point. Uzmake যখন মারছে, I remember Uzmake this elbow করলো, Uzma এভাবে করে নাকটা ধরছে, and I was like, what happened? We all stopped. Call দেয় না কিন্তু referee তখন, মানে Uzma যে ব্যথা পাইছে, referee call দেয় নাই, we just stopped playing, all of us, like on this side of the court, we stopped, আমার ডিফেন্স করতে ফেরত আসার কথা, we stopped playing. I looked at Uzma, I'm like, Uzma, what's happening? Uzma এভাবে করে নাক ধরছে, নিচে মানে pool of blood, আমি মনে আছে পুরো রক্ত ভরে গেল, where is this blood coming from? ও হাত খুলছে and it was all bloody. সবাই তখন by then 5 জন fouled out হয়ে গেছে। আমি উজমার উজমা ব্যথা হওয়ার পরে আমি fouled out হয়েছি। নাতাশা তখন
মারছে,
বল ছুঁড়ে ও বলছে ব্যাকুপ গুলা সব, বুঝছো, ভাষা বলতো, বুঝছো। তখন আচ্ছা ব্যাক, আমার এত রেগে ছিলাম আমরা সবাই, বাট ব্যাকআপ শুনে পরে তখন আমার হাসি নেই, পরে লাইক নাতাশা এটা গেমের মধ্যে কি বলছিল, ব্যাকআপ কি, ও রেগে ব্যাকআপ গুলো সব এটা বলছে। আর মানে ও তখন আমি ফার্স্ট টাইম নাতাশাকে তখন আমি চেতে দেখছি, অ্যাকচুয়ালি জেনুইনলি চেতেছে, and we were all really pissed. আমি তো তারপর 6% to be fouled out, তখন আমি বুঝলাম না এতটুকু একটা গেমের মধ্যে 6 জন fouled out. I mean, I've been fouled out many times in my life before that, but that was like something else, you know, like
the third game was particularly tough. Karon, I think we won the first game, we lost the second game, so third game was the make or break of the series.
And I can't believe it ended up in a tie.
It ended up in a tie, and nobody wanted to play overtime.
No, but
we didn't want to play overtime or China.
একটু ফেয়ার হয় না যে ব্যাপারটা, সেটা আমার মনে আছে। This wasn't the fairest of the games. অনেক কল দেয় নাই।
They realized that like it was getting too aggressive. এটা continue করা,
এটার করেনি, হ্যাঁ।
আর অনেক ফিজিক্যাল ছিল।
2011 এ ওদের টিমটা কিন্তু ডিফারেন্ট ছিল। 2009 এ it was just Tripura, 2011 এ কিন্তু they were North East region, NER ছিল ওদের জার্সি লেখা। So they had players from Tripura, from Assam, from Guwahati, অনেক 3-4টা সিটি থেকে ওরা টিম নিয়ে আসছে। There were কয়েকটা previous টিমের প্লেয়ার্স ছিল, but I think there were a few really good players. I remember there was a player যে almost half court line থেকে she was shooting threes. That was the player who had a little kid, or sideline আবার ছোট বাচ্চা ছিল, and she was shooting threes from the
I remember her.
Yeah, it was really good. So মোটামুটি they were a
They were
strong,
all
much
also
stronger
like
team.
significantly older too, right?
Yeah,
Than us. Yeah.
they were much older. Yeah.
And you have to give it to them, regardless of how aggressive or lack of
There's
composure
a
they
reason
have.
why they're aggressive though.
These were older women with families traveling with their families, and they're still playing this game, and some of them they were really good.
Yeah,
And
and
they're
their
playing this
stamina
game.
was like
They're
it
not
was
playing
really
this game for fun. This is their bread and butter, So
Exactly.
it makes it's a lot. It's a big deal to them. আর ওরা একটু মানে ওরা একটু ইয়াই খেলে, একটু রাফি খেলে। It's the style. It's how they've been taught the game. It's not. বুঝছো, যখন তুমি AISD তে একরকম ভাবে খেলা শিখছো,
Exactly.
ওদেরকে খেলাই শিখাচ্ছে যে তোমার স্ট্র্যাটেজি হচ্ছে you have to be very physical. তোমার অনেক মানে রাফ খেলতে হবে, তোমার অনেক মানে you have to be very very physical on the court. ভয় দেখাতে হবে, এরকম একটা জিনিস, মানে not মানে কাম খেলা ওদের স্ট্র্যাটেজি না।
Yeah, they were also very loud. অনেক জোরে জোরে কথা বলতেছে, they were calling out plays, মানে একটু intimidating
They
ছিল।
had
Usually
their
আমরা
own way of playing. You might not agree with it, but they had their own way, and it really worked for them.
Yeah. আমার বাংলাদেশে যেটা আসলে দেখলাম, I really like that team too. I think I like that team better than the one that we played with in Tripura.
Of course, because we won. You would like it.
I remember ওদের সাথে আমার আরো কষ্ট হয়েছে মানে খেলতে।
They played clean, হ্যাঁ, they played clean and solid ছিল টিমটা। They were
solid ছিল। ওরা কিন্তু জার্নি করে এসে সাথে খেলছিল, তোমার মনে আছে?
Yeah.
And they had superb energy, আর আমরা we didn't expect that. আমরা সারাদিন মানে খুব খাওয়া দাওয়া করে খেলতে নামছে, and I actually struggled. আমার মনে আছে, I remember struggling defense করতে, যে আমার আমার মনে আছে যে ওটাতে I had to put more work in than how much I have had to work in Tripura. So yeah.
I think overall আমরা as a team we played really well both games. Third game আমরা অনেক ভালো fight দিচ্ছিলাম. We tied the game. We were giving up a really good, even with 5-6 players down, আমরা tie করে শেষ করছি গেমটা। I remember I got punched. I lost my nose pin, I remember. And then I was thinking আমি nose pinটা পরছি কেন? মানে হারাইছিও, আবার why did I even wear it? But সবাই না পাই নাই, আমি খুঁজছি আবার গিয়ে কোর্টে গেমের পর। I went around and looked for it, but I don't know কোথায় পড়ছে। I probably ate it. I'm জানি না কি হয়েছে, God knows. But it was a very physical game, the most physical game I have ever played in my life. আমি তো এমনি hot-headed player. I am always screaming and shouting, but within everybody lost it. I think our coach was even shouting at their referee, and
it was so unbalanced. The referees, they were not doing their job at all. They they weren't even looking. They weren't looking at all.
আর এত obvious আর এত মানে বাজে ফাউল করছে, যেগুলো if you fouls when you don't call out, ওগুলা খুব রাগ, মানে you just lose it. ওরকম fouls করছে, they weren't calling it, and it was just like so annoying. And moving pick up করছে, elbow kick.
Also, they would also grab onto our jerseys.
Oh yeah,
right? So I was like, okay.
Yeah, and this is the kind of foul যেটা ধরো তোমার referee কখনো দেখবে না. I mean, he can notice everybody who's grabbing onto the jersey. But Nabila had a lot of fans. Nabila এমনি খেলছে অনেক ভালো ওই টুর্নামেন্টে।
She has these really awesome post moves, like really fancy.
Oh my God, she was so good.
So everyone went crazy for her.
Right. So
our moves best post.
Yeah, of course.
Even till now,
I have not seen another.
Like
the moves she learned.
The only player I'll still remember for her post moves.
Yeah, I don't think ওই moves গুলো এখন পর্যন্ত কেউ মানে কোন post players ওটা adopt করতে পারছে. So I
remember natural.
The 2009 সময়, when I think that's when, well, I hadn't seen her play before that, but 2009 just like first game tape, I think like প্রথম দিকে it was like like the scores were pretty like close to each other from both teams, and then Nabila just started doing just like খুবই আস্তে আস্তে, just like the pivot, and then the very very
the pivot. ওটা কিন্তু অনেক work, she worked on it. She
really
worked on that.
Practice and really concentrated on that. Yeah,
she did.
Nabila, our school teammate, so she was my captain when I was in school. I was like, I'm much junior to her. Yeah, she's from Scholastica.
Oh, nice.
No, I did not know that.
Oh yeah, she was in Scholastica. She was my captain for a few years. That was because she's senior to me. She left school much earlier than me. So, আমার captaincy act বা 2 বছর পাইছি, তখনও ভালো হট হেডেড ছিল, পরে অনেক কাম হয়ে গেছে, তখনও অনেক ভালো হট হেডেড ছিল। আর ওইটা ছাড়ার পরে যখন আবার when she came back, I remember she used to work on like specific moves, specific জিনিসপত্রের মধ্যে কাজ করতে অনেক, মানে she worked really hard, and
you know, I really appreciated about her.
Yeah,
that's very rare. সবাই আমরা করি না এই জিনিসটা, ও যেভাবে প্র্যাকটিস করতো to learn a trick or learn a skill.
আর আমার এখন মনে হয় যে the Tripura team at 2009 and 2011 এ যে ন্যাশনাল টিম ফর্ম হয়েছিল, মানে যারাই ছিল ওটার মধ্যে, I still think that's the best national team that has ever been created or formed. মানে সবাই কিন্তু
that also has to do with the coaching.
Yep,
because
the leadership.
For sure.
Really, sir, really, he had structured practices, which really benefited us because we improved a lot.
I think the players as well, ওরা কোনো নতুন, মানে এরকম কোনো প্লেয়ার খুবই কম ছিল যারা লাইফের ফার্স্ট মানে 2 বছর হয়েছে বাস্কেটবল খেলতেছে, এরকম ছিল না কিন্তু মোস্ট অফ দেম ওয়ার স্কুলে 4 বছর খেলছে, 5 বছর খেলছে, বা 2 বছর খেলছে, বা BFTS খেলছে, wherever খেলছে, কোনো না কোনো জায়গায় আগের থেকে খেলছে, and they had experience and they had love for the game, and they were all serious about the game. মানে সবাই individually they were like, we love this game, we want to do good, you know.
There was passion. There was definitely passion. That was the driving force for everyone.
Yeah, for sure. So I feel like practice and the team members individually themselves were, I think, amazing. Or অনেক ভালো একটা team ছিল। দুই সময়।
It was a great combined effort. Coach যেভাবে আমাদের পিছনে he was invested. He really tried. Like I think day and night he used to think about us. Like একটা practice-এর পরের দিন যখন এসে he used to tell us something. I used to really feel যে উনি আসলে রাত্রেবেলা এটা নিয়ে চিন্তা করছে, এই টিমটাকে নিয়ে চিন্তা করছে যে পরের দিন এসে এরকম একটা কথা বলবে. So I really appreciated the way he coached us. And I am super inspired, and he might be like, he is probably the best coach I have seen in Bangladesh. Like যেভাবে করে উনি, and he was new. Like আমরা যখন বড় হয়েছি, we never saw him around. He was never around. We grew up
first time
we saw him for the first time, and he was able to somehow bond with us and groom a team and have a team ready. And under his coaching and leadership কিন্তু ওনার যে দুইটা টিম নিয়ে উনি খেলছে, and we performed the best so far. এখন পর্যন্ত ন্যাশনাল টিমের রেকর্ডে কিন্তু the 2 victories that we had was under him. I think that goes to show that a coach really makes a difference. আমার মনে হচ্ছে যে আমার আমি গেমটা নিয়ে আমার হঠাৎ একটা কথা মনে পড়ছে যে আমরা কিন্তু এমনিতে রিগার্ডলেস অফ কে কত স্কিলস পারি, আমরা কিন্তু খুবই সিম্পল গেম খেলি এখনো পর্যন্ত। আই থিঙ্ক আমরা তো I don't think we showcase a lot of skills and a lot of we play a basic game খেলি। So নাবিলার সাথে I think আমার most of the time I used to play on her side, on the right side. ওকে আমি পাস দিতাম বা she used to pass back to me. So ত্রিপুরাতে একটা গেমে আমি খুবই মানে mistakenly I passed to her in between her legs. ও মানে প্লেয়ারটা আসলে ভাবে দাঁড়াইছিল, আমি জাস্ট সাইডে দিতে গিয়ে ওর পায়ের মাঝখান দিয়ে ভুলে দিছি, and the crowd was so amazed. Wow, হ্যাঁ আমি তো ভাবতেছি oh my god, and then I নাবিলা ওদের সামনে থেকে দাঁড়িয়ে আছে, what এটা কি you know this. তারপরে I played along আর কি, আমি খুব সাপোর্ট নিছি যে হ্যাঁ
this was meant to be.
I করছি না, but that was the only time I played fancy in my life. আমি জীবনে এগুলো করি না।
The only time you played fancy mistakenly তাও আবার
পায়ের পাতে আমি পাস দিছি ওকে একটা, ওটা আবার ও মেকও করছিল, পরে আবার ব্রেকে ও বলতেছে তুমি এটা কেমনে করছেন, আমি করি না, এটা হয়ে গেছে। So those kind of things happen. But
মনে আছে there were people at Tripura যারা আমাদের অটোগ্রাফ চাইছিল, do you remember? Natasha, মনে আছে they were standing outside a jar autograph. I'm like
right? I was really taken back.
Wow.
And I was like, why would you want my autograph? And I'm the autograph. আমার মনে আছে কাগজ they gave me একটা কাগজ একটা কলম দিছে, I wrote my এটা কি
this is a picture of us.
আর এই ছবির কোয়ালিটি তো অনেক ভালো।
হ্যাঁ আসলে বড়
এটা মনে হয় এখানে বড় কথা হচ্ছে কেন জানি হচ্ছে
never mind, go back.
We were sleeping here.
সো এখানে আমরা যে বসেছি পিছনে অনেক মানুষ মানে কোর্টের ভিতরেও ছিল আই থিংক সাইডেও রেলিং এর চারিপাশে অনেক মানুষ ছিল এন্ড দে ওয়্যার ওয়াচিং আস এন্ড এসে আবার অটোগ্রাফ চাইছে না অটোগ্রাফ দিতে হয় কেমনে এটাও জানি না
আমি আমার নাম লিখছি খালি আমার ফার্স্ট নেম
হ্যাঁ কি লিখবো
আর কি লিখবো নামই তো লিখবো শুধু
কোনো ফ্যান্সি ভাবেও না কার্সিভ টার্সিভ আই ব্লক নাম লিখছি and I wrote love you এটা লিখছি আমি কেন লিখছি আল্লাহ জানে love you because so yeah মানে আমি এত খুশি হয়ে গেছিলাম so overwhelmed I was like আচ্ছা I love you তো বলতেই হবে you know like
একটা জিনিস আমার খুব মনে আছে যে প্রত্যেকটা গেমের পরে আমরা and we stayed in this একটা গেস্ট হাউসের মতো একটা I think তানিশা কোথায় জানি কমেন্ট করলো যে we stayed ইউনিভার্সিটিতে রাইট তানিশা কই জানি একটা কমেন্ট করলো যে আমরা ওদের একটা ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমরা থাকছি and it was such a beautiful I really liked that guest house and বারান্দা
university it was Tripura University
হ্যাঁ ওটার বাইরে একটা রাইট এটা বাইরে একটা সুন্দর একটা লন ছিল যেখানে প্রত্যেকদিন গেম শেষ করে we showered and then we came and sat there as a team and I think coach used to tell us যে you know what went well কালকে আমরা কি করব
but always end with Ashwin গান গাওয়া
হ্যাঁ
yeah
oh my god did I sing I don't think I sang or did I sing
you did you sang
কি কোন বাংলা গানটা নিয়ে আনছো
তুমি
উনি খালি বলতো বাংলা গান গাওয়ার জন্য উনি বলতো খালি বাংলা গান গাইতে আমি বাংলা পারি না আমি বাংলা গান উনি খালি বলতো
I remember he was very impressed too he was like wow
did Madhuri or Sudeshna sing
হ্যাঁ সুদেশনা sang একদিন I think ভাই আমি একা না এরও পারে গান এদেরকে বলেন গান গাইতে and then মনে হয় তখন ফিক্সিও গান গাইতে হ্যাঁ অনেক ভালো গান গায়
না আরো মনে আছে একটা গেমের পরে আমরা একটা স্ক্রিন ছিল ক্যারিওকের মতো আমরা we sang like
yes কেন আমাকে কে জানি গান গাইতে পাঠাই দিছে তোমরাই পাঠাইছিলে আমাকে because আমি
আমি তো করে আশ্রিন তুমি না গান গাইতে পারো একটা গান
so really ভাই
তুমি at some restaurant like some shady restaurant where we went to have lunch and then ওখানে ছিল
I have no recollection of this
I'm
I have no recollection of this
I don't remember shit man I don't I remember either
Elachi মনে আছে Elachi
the other roommate
we don't honest that was like my first Bangla word in front of you guys that you guys will never forget obviously
এই স্টোরিটা আমার বলতেই হবে আচ্ছা উমামাকে বলে নাও যে কি রুমের কথা কি জানি বলছিলা
oh no I remember the singing and dancing in like Natasha and Kashia or like Benazir room that's the only karaoke related thing that I remember
we
but best not to go into that now
I think every day we gathered in that room
the hangout afterwards was so fun so Mafia
Mafia খেলতাম
I used to DJ I remember I used to be the DJ and that everyone
ও গান টান বাজাইতো বারান্দায় আমরা মাঝে মাঝে থাকতাম বসে বারান্দাটা অনেক বড় ছিল
মাঞ্চ মনে আছে ইন্ডিয়ান স্ন্যাক্স গুলো কিন্তু মাঞ্চ এসব তারপরে ধুমায় খাইতাম সারাটা রাত
আরে মাঞ্চ খেয়েছি অনেক মাঞ্চ কিনেও আনছিলাম মানে মাঞ্চ হ্যাঁ আর বারান্দা থেকে গ্রামীণ ফোনের নেটওয়ার্ক পাওয়া যাইতো ডু ইউ রিমেম্বার দ্যাট
Man, I had no network. Allah jane tumi kotha theke network paisa.
গ্রামীণ ফোন দিয়ে I called my parents from India because ওই বারান্দা থেকে এক লাইন বা দুই লাইন একটা নেটওয়ার্ক আসতো হঠাৎ করে
তোমরা তো নিচের রুমে ছিলা with রিদি তুমি রিদি না
আমরা পরে আসছি সো আমাদেরকে নিচে একটা রুম দিছে আমি রিদি আর নাবিলা and we had a manager who went with us a female
manager yeah
I think
I can't remember her name
handball or something
she was from the handball federation
and I know her because আমি যখন হ্যান্ডবল খেলতাম তখন উনি আমাদের মানে ম্যানেজার থাকতো প্রায় গেমে so she was an amazing lady তারপরে জীবনে কোনো ন্যাশনাল টিমে কোনো লেডি ম্যানেজার পাইছো
আমি তো ভুলে গেছিলাম we had a manager I did not remember this
she was there she was a funny guy she was nice she was quite strict she was a decent she was a proper manager like she knew she wasn't like she's a proper right and unar room ta amar Nabilar pasher chilo Nabila captain chilo so every day in the morning she would wake up Nabila ke age and give her the responsibility to wake everyone up amra রিদি ঘুমাইতেই পারতাম না ওই 7টা 7:30 থেকে নক বেল নাবিলা উঠতো না জীবনেও আর রিদি চোখ খুলে ঘুমাইতো her eyes would be open when she's sleeping. আমি কয়বার যে ভয় পাইছি, I thought she died or কিছু একটা হয়েছে ওর। চোখ খুলে এভাবে চোখ খুলে ঘুমাইতেছে, সকালবেলা দেখে চোখ খুলে ঘুমাইতেছে। So Nabila used to wake up, the manager used to call her, তারপরে নাবিলা আমাদেরকে উঠাইতো, তারপরে আমরা উঠে প্রত্যেকটা রুমে গিয়ে নক করে সবাইকে ঘুম থেকে উঠাইতাম। তারপরে there was a little kitchen area ছিল যেখানে we had breakfast, ভালোই ছিল খাবারটা। I think
মুড়ি for breakfast. What do you mean ভালো ছিল?
we had মুড়ি খাইছি তো আমরা, মুড়ি খাইছি।
I swear we had মুড়ি।
আমি কি I think Natasha আমি Gatorade নিয়ে গেছিলাম, Natasha Gatorade নিয়ে গেছিল। Yeah. আর আমি নিয়ে গেছিলাম the বিদেশি ড্রিঙ্ক, মানে ফকিরের মতো খাইছি আমরা ওটা, মনে আছে সবাই অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে because we আর তো নাই Gatorade কোথাও, চাইলেও পাবো না।
I remember মুড়ি দিয়ে বুটের ডাল খাইছি। I'm pretty sure like you can write
এটা কোনো টিচারের
great food.
I remember second gameটার আগে like we went actually দূরের একটা কোন একটা location to play, and before that there was this like big dawat type like feast, ওখানের মধ্যে মাছের তরকারি, তারপর this like super
ডাব ছিল,
কি জানি ছিল, and we were supposed to play a game right after lunch, and then like মানে গরুর মাংস and then খাসির মাংস, and I was just like oh god.
আর ওদের বেগুনির মধ্যে মানে কি যেন কালি জিরা না কি জানি দেওয়া থাকতো, ওদের বেগুনি থাকতো প্রত্যেকটা লাঞ্চ। I remember the food really well because I'm a foodie. আর একবার মনে আছে একটা চিকেন ছিল কোন একটা স্কেচি রেস্টুরেন্টে, যেটা উমামা I think বাবা রেফার করতেছে।
Yes.
Oh, that chicken was
a mall or something. It's a mall or kitchen.
Yes.
Shopping mall type
third floor.
That was not that was after the games finished, I think. ওই দিন আমরা বের হইছি শপিং করতে, ঘুরতে, মানে just sightseeing. I think সকালবেলা some people went sightseeing করতে, কয়েকজন যায় নাই, and then we went shopping and
we all went for sightseeing.
আমি হারাই গেছিলাম। I went to a
Not everyone went. It was really fun.
Yeah,
সবাই যায় না।
Oh, I think I have a picture
some of us
of
went to sightsee and some of us we went shopping. Yeah.
So shopping করতে গিয়ে আমি হারাই গেছিলাম। I was in this room in this Nike some sports store যেখানে আমি জুতা ট্রাই আউট করতেছিলাম। হঠাৎ করে দেখি কেউ নাই, তখন তো ফোনও নাই, কিছু নাই। আমি ওই দোকানে মনে হয় 1 ঘন্টা বসেছিলাম ওয়েটিং যে কেউ আসবে আমাকে খুঁজতে, and আমি যাব। তবে somebody came, I think
fancy store কই পাই, so the only store I remember was Touch পাওয়া যায় আর কি জানি একটা big bazaar না,
ওখানে জুতার দোকান ছিল। There was a জুতার দোকান।
Oh really?
Yeah.
This was us.
Yeah, these are the ones I was looking at.
Oh god,
wild.
সামনে এটা কি এর বেনেসির?
Yeah man, that this is me.
তারপর পিছে আমরা বসে, এটা কেমন একটা আমি জানি না, লুকস লাইক এটা ভাঙা চোরা একটা গ্রামের কোন একটা জায়গায়। আমরা
বাস পার্টনার সারা জীবন, আমার মনে আছে সবসময় বাসে আমরা একসাথে বসতাম। আর মনে আছে একবার ত্রিপুরার টিমটা আমাদের সাথে
somebody threw up, বমি করছিল একজন।
Someone's window was open and that boo came back.
Yes, very good memory. Very good memory, Natasha.
আমি বলি আমরা পিছনের দিকে বসছি, পিছনের সিট ধরে আমরা বসছি, আর we had to share the bus because ওদের বাস নষ্ট হয়ে গেছিল or something. Usually we had a different bus. ত্রিপুরা টিমটা সামনের একটা রোতে বসছে আর আমরা পিছনের রোতে। একদম সামনের দিকে কে জানি জানলা খুলে is throwing up। পিছনে আমাদের মোটামুটি সবারই জানলা বন্ধ ছিল, কার্জনের জানলা খোলা, ওইখান থেকে বমিটা উড়ে এসে এখান থেকে ঢুকে আমাদের সবার স্প্রে হয়েছে।
আশ্রিন ব্যাগ থেকে বডি স্প্রে বের করছে। আমি this will not work, like this is not going to work. এটা ঢুকাও তুমি এখন।
13 জন আমরা মনে হয় পিছনের সিটটা ব্যাক রোতে বসছি। All 13 of us were just layered with each other. ওভাবে করে আমরা পিছে বসছি সবাই একসাথে। ওখানে একটা ছবি ছিল আমার কাছে, আমি ছবিটা পাচ্ছি না খুঁজে। There is a picture of us বাসে, ওখানে সবাই 5-6 জন একসাথে কোলে বসে, উমামা সবার সামনে এরকম করে তাকায় আছে।
হ্যাঁ, I have that photo.
Yeah, ওই ছবিটা আছে যে আমরা এখানে there was a horrifying experience.
We're not sounding nice at all. এই লাইভে আমরা খুবই mean sound করতেছি, আমার এটাই মনে হচ্ছে।
These are just real experiences of our times back then. খুবই simple times ছিল, আমরা করে আসছি, but
simple times when you're scared of bomi.
Yeah. So আমাদের লাস্ট যেদিন আমাদের ট্রফি দিল, তারপরে আমাদের ডিনার ছিল একটা, সেদিন হচ্ছে মানে দ্য আইকনিক মোমেন্ট অফ নাতাশা। তো আমরা তো ডিনার করতেছি সবাই, খুব অনেক মজার, কি পোলাও, তারপরে কোরমা টোরমা অনেক কিছু ছিল, আমরা সবাই খাচ্ছি। তো রাউন্ড হয়ে আমরা সবাই চেয়ার টেয়ার নিয়ে বসে গোল হয়ে আমরা সব চুপচাপ খাইতেছি, সবাই খুব টায়ার্ড, বাসায় গিয়ে আমরা শাওয়ার টাওয়ার করবো। হঠাৎ মানে এভরিওয়ানস কোয়েট, হঠাৎ করে not be here, হ্যাঁ, নাতাশা যে, এই তোমরা কি এলাচিটা খাইছো?
Natasha's Noah was epic.
এটা ছিল, এলাচিটা খাইছো? আমরা ভাবছি what? I think আমরা বুঝতেছিলাম না প্রথমে যেটা কে, এটা কে ছিল, who spoke like that, who is this person, বুঝতেছি না আমরা। পরে গিয়ে বুঝছি যে এটা নাতাশা। Oh my god, that was the most
Natasha and her
iconic.
Noah accent was just epic.
I've gotten a lot. অনেক ভালো হয়েছে আমার বাংলা, অনেক ভালো।
We're all aware of this.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, and I think overall, আমার খুব fond memories from that trip. I mean, and if I talk about my own game performance, I was very happy with how I played, how the team played. আমি খুব satisfied ছিলাম, মানে regardless of how many people got hurt, and but overall আমার কাছে I was very satisfied and happy with how the team played.
তুমি আর নাতাশা তো বেশ কয়েকটা খেলছো পরে ন্যাশনালস। ও মামা খেলছো আর ওইটা?
Yeah, no, that was my last one. I mean, দেশে ছিলাম না, so like I wasn't here.
Both of you, তোমাদের কাছে so far which one's the best nationals you've played? সব দিক থেকে চিন্তা করো, not like the best opportunity wise, মানে actually everything, environment, teammate, coach, everything.
Since then we've had some good opportunities, but
yeah,
I always go back to the coaching. And that has been the downfall, I would say, from 2011. Because, you know, since then we've had so many great opportunities, many more trips to India, and then we had won our first international tournament in Nepal. And if only we had like Amy sir or someone like him, you know, who would, you know, maintain structured practices and maintain discipline and knew what they were doing. I think it would have gone a different direction. Yeah,
I totally agree. I think we got a lot of opportunities later on, but I think our preparation fell short. Every single time our preparation
it was always like 1 month of training, like 1 month of compact training. And when you have these opportunities, you want to showcase the best side of you, right? And in 1 month, there's only so much you can do as an individual, but also as a team. The team needs to gel. And 1 month is never enough.
Of course.
Is anyone in touch with Amy sir?
No.
Pardon?
I have been trying to get in touch with Amy sir. Now, Amy sir সাথে I think I last randomly he called me আমার phone from a random unknown number, and I could never reach him back on that number again. He called me randomly একদিন অনেক বছর আগে. I think it's been like 4 or 5 years. He called me and he said যে আমি তোমার গান শুনছি রেডিওতে। তারপরে আমি জানি কি বলছি, যে আপনি কি কথাটা বলেন না, আমাদের সাথে হারাই গেছেন, আমাদের খেলা টেলা দেখতে আসেন না, প্র্যাকটিস করার না, আপনি ভুলে গেছেন আমাদের। তারপরে খুবই abruptly he hung up the phone, and then I tried calling him back. ওই নাম্বার আমি আর ওনাকে পাই নাই। খুবই মিস্টিরিয়াস। Maybe imagine দিতেন না।
আমার কিন্তু বেশি দিন আগে কথা না, আমার বিয়ের পরে I think 2017 I had a dawat for all my teachers and coaches. তো just আমার শ্বশুর বাড়িতে সব টিচারদের কোচদের দাওয়াত দিয়েছিলাম। তো সময় সব টিচার্স দেখে, coaches are teachers too. So তখন এমি স্যারকে I spoke to Amy sir. I spoke to তোমার Lutfer sir from South Breeze. অনেকদিন পরে I reconnected with all of them. But তখন এমি স্যারের সাথে আমার কথা হয়েছিল। But he couldn't make it to the dawat, but he was like, হ্যাঁ আসবার তো, don't worry. But পরে আর কথা হয় না। Yeah. But নিয়াজ স্যার ছিল, বুলবুল স্যার, সবাই বাকি সব স্যার আসছে। Lutfer sir আসছে।
I think Amy sir was a blessing for the national team. It was I think I'm glad that we started with him, regardless of how it is now. And echono scope ase for the team and for coaching to improve. But we have a lot to, I think everybody in the federation has a lot to learn from the way it was done initially. And it has proven results, তাই না?
And it's not just Amy sir, I don't know.
It's quite upsetting though, because you first join the national team and you have a system. There's a system in place, and you wish that it would kind of take off from there.
Yeah. You already have
and it just went down.
Yeah, it just went down, and that's what was really upsetting, and it's still upsetting because you do have regrets.
Yeah,
it's true. We started with a high. We started with winning, and then we never won again. No team enjoys that.
We don't know if we start with a high. We started with something good. তারপরে তো আর যাই নাই উপরে যেটু
যাই নাই
we don't even know যে এটার থেকে higher কিছু আছে নাকি নাই. We don't know that.
So that is the sad part. যে গত 10 বছরে that is the high. That is the highest. That's the only times we won. ওটা পরে আর কোনো
আমরা টাকা পাইছিলাম first time ওই গেমটাতে. We got paid, remember?
Second time.
We all had to stand in a circle.
যখন আমরা গেলাম,
wait, যখন বল রাখা থাকে ওটার সামনে, and we were like, yes, we're legit players.
I was like, I had money. Basketball খেলে টাকা পাইছি। it was wild for me. I was like, wow.
And he was like,
8,000 টাকা।
জুতা মোজা কিনো।
he said জুতা কিনবা, মোজা কিনবা, এগুলা কিনবা। আমি মনে হয় ওইটা দিয়ে ত্রিপুরাতে গিয়ে কি জানি
কিনছিল মনে হয় জুতা। তোমরা অনেকজন কিনছিল, হ্যাঁ। লামিয়া কিনছিল।
We shopped. ওখানে গিয়ে we shopped with that money.
I saved that money for a long time. I was like,
also didn't it like মানে ওই টাকাটা ফেডারেশন থেকেও আসে না. I feel like it was like from our sponsors, like
yeah.
So
AB Bank was the sponsor, so they had a quota for the players as well. Which is normal. That's what's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Nabila really helped out with that sponsorship, maybe, right?
I think Nabila got that sponsor for us.
Yeah. Boss
Really? So we had two jerseys.
Because we had the white jersey.
We had two jerseys. There's a red jersey and a white jersey and tracksuit. Tracksuit ta amar ekhon porjonto favorite.
Also the jerseys were really nice.
No, the jerseys were really nice too. Very nice jersey.
Very nice.
For some reason, I don't have a picture of us in that jersey. Oh, no, Asekta. It's in my home actually. So my dad photographed the team photo ta. We didn't even have federation didn't have a photographer tokon. So they requested my dad.
We did like a little photo shoot.
Sabu eshe আমাদেরকে team photo তুলে দিছিল, and then he framed তিনটা কপি সে ফ্রেম করছিল। একটা ফেডারেশন কে সে গিফট করছে, একটা আমাদের বাসায় আছে, আর একটা হচ্ছে নাবিলাকে দিছে ক্যাপ্টেন। তো ক্যাপ্টেন, মি এন্ড ফেডারেশনের তিনজনের
আমাকে দেয় নাই কেন আঙ্কেল? তারপর চিন্তা
করলাম তুমি চাইছিলা, পরে তুমি চাইছিলা আমার কাছে। আই থিংক আমি ওই ছবিটা সবাইকে পাঠাই দিছিলাম ছবিটা। ওইটা আমার বাসায় এখন
I remember that picture,
yeah. So
good memories. But আমার একটা কথা বলতেই হবে, এমি স্যার অনেক অ্যামেজিং coach obviously, but we have had so many other coaches যারা look at us.
Wow.
I think এটা আমাদের আইডি কি জানি আইডি কার্ড পড়ায় আমাদেরকে সাইট সিইং করতে নিয়ে গেছিল কোথায় জানি।
What fast?
We got up like beside the trees. Like we got up a little.
I remember that. There's one photo where everyone did the kashfia.
Yeah. The kashfia. Where is that photo? এটা পরেতে হওয়া উচিত। এই যে করে নাকি জানি জিভ বের করে।
It was this and then like a pouch.
This one you stick your tongue out or something. Oh yeah, you pouch.
Yeah.
Let me just read out some of the comments. Zara has said hi. Susanna Sneha said we love you. Mohammed Fahad said awesome initiative. Thank you. Tarpor. EB likse. Who are favorite basketball players?
Again.
ওর একটাই কোয়েশ্চেন আছে আসলে, ওর আর কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন নাই, প্রতি এপিসোডে একটাই কোয়েশ্চেন করে। আমার ফেভারিট প্লেয়ার ফ্রম দ্য WNBA ইজ বাই ফার সু বার্ড। লাইক আমি ওর বাইরে আর কাউকে চিন্তা করতে পারি না ফর সাম রিজন।
When I was like in high school, in high school it was Steve Nash. He used to play for Phoenix Suns. So he was a small, considered very short player. but his movement, his passing, his assists, I would really look up to him, and I would like wake up in the mornings and watch all the Phoenix Suns games. So I really looked up to him for a certain period of time.
EB just came and told me that his last episode question was, "What are your favorite basketball moves?" So he came and sorry.
Sorry. That's our bad.
But he said basketball players, also common color players.
Now, last episode একটা question করছি.
Oh, last episode.
Who's your favorite player?
I've had so many.
Like I love playing.
That's true. Yeah, I know.
Who?
And it's the same for most of us, I think. আমরা কিন্তু এতটা we've never followed the NBA or the WNBA or NCAA.
Oh, I followed NBA, but আমি অনেক
বেশি follow করি নাই. I mean, I just saw the results or the highlights দেখতাম, but ওভাবে religiously follow করি নাই কখনো.
আমি ছোটবেলা, in fact এখন দেখি না, but when I started playing basketball, I used to watch NBA regularly.
Same for me. I used to before going to school, wake up, watch the game, get ready, and then go to school.
I have pictures of my friends and I যেখানে আমরা কাঁদতেছি ওটা ছবি because our team lost game দেখতেছি আমরা we used to be on the phone লামি আমি other friends একসাথে ফোনে তখন তো টেলিফোন ছিল no mobile phones so 90s kids আমরা ফোনের মধ্যে সবাই একসাথে খেলা দেখব oh my god look at that pass oh my god you know এরকম so আমার favorite player ছিল প্রথমে ছিল অ্যালেন আইভারসন আমি number 3 অনেক Mrs. Iverson ডাকতাম নিজেকে I don't know for what but নিজেকে আমি Mrs. Iverson I had huge posters of Allen Iverson self-proclaimed Mrs. Iverson ছিলাম আমি আর তারপরে ছিল টিম ডানকান ছিল রবিনসন আর টিম ডানকান আমি we used to call আমি আর লামি
সামনাসামনি
oh man you're lucky তুমি যে কি দেখছো আমার লামিকে আমাদেরকে টিম ডানকান আর রবিনসন বলতো because they were called the twin tower I don't know যারা তখন বাস্কেটবল দেখতো স্পার্স যখন খেলতো তখন they were called the twin tower because they had really amazing understanding so and then I had তারপরে Celtics আমার favorite team ছিল for a long time and then Celtics যখন শেষ হয়ে গেছে তখন থেকে I started like watching আরো কমাই দিছি বাস্কেটবল দেখা but I never liked Kobe Bryant but I never liked I envy আমি Lakers পছন্দ করতাম না so like I had a thing for Lakers কেন ওরা জিতে and whatnot so didn't like him because he was amazing but when he passed away I was really really shocked and very sad he's an amazing player he's a legend এত জোশ ছিল যে মনে হতো যে দুধ এত জোশ কান তো হ্যাঁ
Obama, do you have a favorite
Currently
player?
I'm my favorite player
I don't have a favorite player. I mean, like I hate watching all types of sports. Like I mean, like I'm very athletic. Like basketball, like if like anything else is like I have something, I'll just start playing it. And I mean, like courter pashe boshe random manus deke like hours and hours. I can like watch them play and get really invested in it. But I just can't. I was never into just following like effective seasons and like kon player kon team jaচ্ছে drafting.
I know.
I was never into like any of that. So
এটা এখন ধরো রিসেন্টলি দেখা শুরু করছি but growing up
দেখা হয় না
Shubho has said I've seen few very good female players in town I must say you are one of them still you're the best respect thank you Shubho অনেক হেল্প করছে আমাদেরকে and he organizes a lot of tournaments here and there where we get an opportunity to play so thanks a lot
Shubho is actually one of my আমি অনেক respect করি Shubhoke for I've seen him for a long time so even if I share a very good relationship with most of the players anyway but Shubho actually has so much contribution in basketball he actually has a lot of love for this game are amazing soul
that's one thing I appreciate about him he would do all these tournaments and he would make sure that there was always a girls category as well
he always pushed for the girls teams and tried to make it inclusive
and not just that I have actually like ও যদি কখনো criticize করতে হয় বা কাউকে appreciate করতে হয় he's always done that he's always like encouraged me so much সবসময় বলছে যে ও বেনজি তুমি you're good তুমি আরো তুমি খেলো বেশি করে ছাড়ো না like he would call me to practices আমি অনেক ছোট ছিলাম যখন ওরা খেলতো রাত 8-9টার দিকে BFTS এ and আমি মনে হচ্ছে আমি আর সুভি নামি আপু ছিল তখন and we would stay back and play with them 10-11 পর্যন্ত রাতে. I don't know how I was allowed to, but কেন জানি ছিলাম allowed, and I would do that. But শুভ জোস একটা ছেলে, অনেক amazing একটা ছেলে.
Yeah.
In general, I feel like we used to be allowed to play a lot more. Like এখন, I like know a lot of like the younger players that have a lot of restrictions from home.
Totally agree with you. Yeah.
Even like playing like underground tournaments is such a big deal for them. যে ওরা একটা tournament খেললে like আরো 2 মাস যেতে হবে till they can play like again, and like বাসায় they have to go through a lot of like negotiations to come and play. Whereas same as Benazir, বললাম যে আমরা ওই যে ন্যাশনাল টিম প্র্যাকটিসের সময় like practice শেষ হয়ে গেছে and there's just like you know hanging back,
a lot of us would stay behind and we would play with the guys.
Yeah, and then সকালবেলা যেতাম, and then back then Abahoni had বাইরের shitty court as well.
The outdoor court.
And ওখানে like ভিডিওটাতে বের করে দিলে ওই বাইরেটাতে গিয়ে খেলতাম, and বাইরেটাতে বের করলে ভিডিওটাতে আসতাম. So there was just a lot of opportunities for us to play, and like বাসা থেকেও we used to be allowed to play more. So I'm not sure why that kind of went
I
back.
think it's because মানে তখন আমরা কিন্তু genuinely আমরা খেলতাম. I never ever মানে took the opportunity of মানে এই যে basketball খেলতে যাচ্ছি এটাকে আমি কখনো misuse করতাম না, যে basketball খেলতে যাচ্ছি বলে I would go to a party. In fact, partyতে যাচ্ছি বলে maybe go to a basketball practice, but not the other way around. It never happened for me. So, and I think to some extent তখন আরো safer ছিল সবকিছু, এত distraction ছিল না. We didn't have phones, we didn't have so many things, so many parties and so many other things going on. So for some reason আমার মনে হয়েছে আমরা যে sporty ছিলাম, the fact that I loved sports, আমার মা এটা বুঝতো যে মানে she's actually genuinely ও খেলতেই যাচ্ছে, ও খেলতেই চায়. So মানে it's better to let her go play. And আমার মা এমনি encourage করতাম আমাকে খেলাধুলায়, but I think তখন একটা ও ইয়াদ ছিল যে না basketball খেলতেছে বলে অন্য জায়গায় যাবে না, এরকম আমার মনে হয় এরকম ছিল তখন আরো বেশি. So they would encourage us. They would feel much safer.
Yeah. We were very lucky to get this kind of support from our parents.
I had an amazing childhood.
আমি প্রতিদিন যাইতাম প্র্যাকটিসে, and my dad used to drive me, নিয়ে যাইতো বসে থেকে আবার নিয়ে আসতো, because তখন I didn't have a driver, and আমার জন্য ইউনিভার্সিটিতে পড়ি তখন, so ন্যাশনাল টিম প্র্যাকটিস করে একা একা বাসায় আসা পসিবল ছিল না. And he never said no. He never said আমি করবো না, তুমি যেটা পছন্দ করো করতে, I always want to give you that opportunity to try and play. So I think স্পোর্টস এর ইম্পর্টেন্সটা না এখন আস্তে আস্তে মানে মানুষের জীবন থেকে চলে যাচ্ছে. হাউ ইম্পর্টেন্ট ইট ইজ ফর ইউ টু স্টে ফিজিক্যালি অ্যাক্টিভ, এন্ড সারাক্ষণ আসলে
কোথায় খেলবে?
Also that's true. I agree with
from what I hear, you know, you guys used to go to BFTS all the time. এখন তো ওটাও করতে পারে না.
Right.
এটা সত্যি কথা. Because BFTS এ আমার মনে আছে আমি স্কুল শেষ হতো, স্কুলে সারাদিন খেলতাম, খেলার পর আফটার স্কুল প্র্যাকটিস হতো, ওইটার পর আমি বাসায় যেতাম 3-3:30 সময় মেয়েদের প্র্যাকটিস হতো, আমি ওটার একটু আগে চলে যেতাম, সো আই উড প্লে, আগে ঢুকতাম, ঢুকে একটু খেলতাম, তারপর মেয়েদের প্র্যাকটিস শুরু হতো, খেলতাম, মেয়েদের প্র্যাকটিস শেষ হতো, একটা ব্রেক ছিল বিফোর দ্য গাইজ স্টার্টেড প্র্যাকটিসিং, ওই ব্রেকে খেলতাম, ছেলেদের প্র্যাকটিসের সময় খেলতাম, ছেলেদের প্র্যাকটিস শেষ হওয়ার পরে আবার ব্রেক হতো, ওটাতে খেলতাম, তারপর একটা সিনিয়র টিম খেলতো, যে শুভদের টিম, তখনও খেলতাম, and I was never asked to leave the court, যে খেলতে পারবা না বা তুমি আসছো কেন এখন খেলতে বা এরকম কিছু একটা. I'm sure আমি মানে আমি যতদিন খেলছি লাইফে, আমাকে BFTS I think I was the most মানে আমি most common face, আমি প্রত্যেক দিন পড়ে থাকতাম ওখানে, যে মানে it was just my মানে আমার ছিল এটা একটা, মানে it was everything was BFTS for me. So like, and they never kicked us out, so অনেক opportunity ছিল. এখন কিন্তু তুমি যাবা, দেখবা তোমার পারমিশন লাগবে, এখন আসছেন কেন,
এখন দিবেই না, the doors will be locked.
এটা ছিল না.
And also আগে I feel like they really encouraged us to just like মানে play with each other, like মানে ছেলেদের সাথে যে খেলা হতো, which used to push us and like teach us new skills and whatnot. এখন like, you know, everything is like gender segregated, like very specific time.
But তোমার বুঝতে হবে তখন, because তখন coaches তোমার বুঝতে হবে, it was মানে আমি ওটাই বলছিলাম একটু আগে, I forgot to continue. এমি স্যার অনেক জোস আমাদেরকে, মানে our first ever amazing coach, but তার আগেও কিন্তু প্রত্যেকটা কোচ, যাদের নাম ধরো Nias sir, Mizan sir, Said sir, all of these coaches, they were BTS coaches, or before they joined school, they were BFTS coaches. So we trained under all of them at the same time. Eto amazing time কাটেছি যে এত individually talented কোচদেরকে আমরা একসাথে পাইছি। ধরো একই প্র্যাকটিসে তিনটা কোচ, এন্ড তিনটা কোচের মধ্যে একজন মিজান স্যার, একজন নিয়াজ স্যার, একজন সাইদ স্যার, what else can you want, বুলবুল স্যার একজন, and all these amazing coaches at the same time. সো যেটা হতো যে ইভেন সিদ্দিক ভাইও ছিল যে ধরো কোর্ট ক্লিন করতো বা মেইনটেইন করতো কোর্ট, হি তুমি I don't know if you remember, but উনি 3 pointers মারতো তাকায় থাকার মতো, like he was an amazing person, basketball love করতো, সারাদিন 3 pointers মারতো, so everybody in that court was very they loved basketball, you know what I mean?
There was a lot of love over there.
There was a lot of love for the game, nothing else, no politics, no extra any other motive, you know, it was just love for basketball and growth for basketball, you know, growth of basketball. So encourage korto manushderke, they wouldn't hesitate encouraging people, whatever, chele hok meye hok boro hok choto hok. এখন তো একটু সিনারিওটা ডিফারেন্ট হয়ে গেছে, but I can't compare the two times, man.
We can hope it improves, and it, because there are people who want to, people who want
I feel bad for the younger players because some of them are really talented, and they also have a lot of love for the game, but they're just having to be very restricted to thorough just schooler free time hello or like break time, and that's only the ones that actually have like a thriving scene at school, the ones that don't just barely have anything.
And I think তুমি যখন স্কুলের বাইরে যে ফেডারেশন হোক, জিওআইসি হোক, যে কোনো জায়গায় when you go and meet and play with other people, that's when you sort of expand your community, you make new friends, and then you keep these friends for life.
That's exactly what happened to me. Because after I graduated from high school, you know, these are all international kids, so obviously they're going back home and they're studying in different universities. But I have, you know, I'm from Dhaka, I'm from Bangladesh, so I stayed back here, and it was really hard the first 2 years to adopt to the situation, because AISD is it's a small bubble. It's not what the entire Dhaka is like. So
at all,
I got really lucky that I met you guys and I was able to play with you guys and expand this community. One of the only things that, you know, that kept me sane. Like, okay, fine, I'm okay with the change. I'm doing all right. I'll be fine.
Thank you.
I don't think that.
Thank you.
I don't think it would be the same now. Like, it really wouldn't.
So যতটুকু পারা যায় we're trying, যেখানে access আমাদের নাই এখন we're trying, যেখানে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে we're trying to make do with that. But it's a big call out, and it's a big message for those in charge and for those under that leadership to realize that you need to open up the courts for girls. You need to open it up for girls, and because there are people who are interested, there are people who play. সারাক্ষণ একটা মানে excuse নিয়ে বসে থাকলে হবে না যে মেয়ে নাই খেলার জন্য, আসলে what are you doing to get girls to play? এখানে হয়তো you're falling short. So এই জিনিসটা আসলে মানুষ বুঝতে চায় না। Marine has said, this is so lovely, I'm enjoying all of this so much. Natasha, তোমাকে আমরা বাঙালি বানাইছি, but Bangla or not, basketball is your language. That's so sweet.
Oh, damn. That's so
that is so, that's so amazing. Listening to it for the last 21 years. Okay, Shubho.
Oh, wow.
That's true.
How does it make him, really? Janina.
No, but Ashwin, do you know how
don't ask. Just don't ask.
It's not about his age. Amar boys হচ্ছে 29. I just turned 29, and I have been playing for Thorami. Amar BTS
ID card. At least 15 years.
More than that. Amar definitely more than that.
20 years easily.
20, 18, 19, but 20 years for it. So if Shubha's been playing for 21 years, I mean 20 years. So Amar boys 20.
We started young. All of us started really young.
Yeah. And like Amar, I'm so glad to have played with so many different kinds of people. You know, I mean, batch bear হয়ে গেছে উমামাকে তো আমি even উমামা আমার কিছুদিন আগ পর্যন্ত মনে হচ্ছিল যে উমামা তো একটা মানে আমার বাচ্চা, like if I had a baby or মানে if I was married at the age of 16, maybe I'd have a baby like Umama, you know, like এত ছোট আমার কাছে।
Here she is talking to all these big schools and teaching them lessons.
Amazing work.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Yeah, and look
You
at
know,
look
I
at
know
her. Like,
it's ridiculous because যেটা বললাম like Scholastica first tournament and then Lami would do her like really weird hook shot like
hook shot.
সবগুলো ঢুকে যাচ্ছে, and then Benazir is just like this bulldozer on the court, and I was like, oh wow, Benazir. And then one day we're just like playing on the same team, and then we understand each other so well on the court. I
It's
feel like
crazy.
Benazir আমার খেলার স্টাইলের মধ্যে there's a lot of
A
similarities.
lot of similarities. I agree.
Yeah. And like especially starting young, like we got to play with like a lot of like batches of really great players.
Yeah.
So that was
এটা কিন্তু অনেক, I think this is very important for me. Like I don't play that much কিন্তু এখন আগের মতো তো আমি এত খেলি না যত আগে খেলতাম, বাট আমি যে এত বছর এত মানুষের সাথে এতগুলা খেলা খেলছি, এত গেমস খেলছি, এত টুর্নামেন্টস খেলছি বা এত নর্মাল ম্যাচেস খেলছি, these like this experience কিন্তু it matters, like it's মানে তোমার it's embedded in your like muscles, তোমার muscles automatically এমনি করে মুভ করবে। like এখন কিন্তু আমার সবকিছু ধরো almost like a reflex, আমি প্র্যাকটিস থেকে আসে না। ধরো এখনো খেললে ধরো I'm not amazing, but ধরো কোনো একটা কিছু খেলে ফেলবো just because I've played for that many
years,
for so
in
many
your brain.
You never forget. You never forget.
Natural
Yeah.
it's completely natural to you.
Muscle memory, it's muscle memory. So it's খুবই important that you play with different kinds of people, because then you understand more about different styles, and সবাই তখন you prepare for everything. But even তোমার সুদেশনা, ওকে তোর নাম তো আমি বলতে পারি না ঠিক মতো because I never call her Sudeshna, I call her Pixie, because I named her Pixie. ওকে আমি পিচি ডাকতে চাইছিলাম, বাট পিচি ডাকতাম না because পিচি আমার কাছে মনে হতো যে পিচি is not really like পিচি এত স্পেশাল, মানে পিচি তো একটু কেমন না নামটা, so I was such a Pixie ডাকি ওকে এখন থেকে, so I used to call her Pixie ever since that. For a long time ওর নাম কিন্তু কেউ সুদেশনা জানতোই না, people used to call her Pixie.
right.
So I named her Pixie, but আমার মনে হয় যে এখনো, but তোমরা এখন আমার এত like I don't realize the age gap or the time gap at all, because এরকম ভাবে এখন আরো প্লেয়ার দেশি বলার্স হওয়ার পরে আরো পিচি প্লেয়ার্স আছে, তাদের ধরো বার্থ ইয়ার হচ্ছে 2000 এর পরে, and I'm like how is that possible? I'm like 2001 কি ধরনের বার্থ ইয়ার ভাই, আমি যেটা বুঝলামই না।
The last tournament that we had, the Women's Day one. So the Sunbeams are like the youngest batch played, right? And I was so happy to see them play, because I feel like after like a long time, like Emiteto, like people, Jarai basketball scene, they all like play well. But I feel like I saw them, and I saw like when I used to see like Benazir and Lami play, or like when আমাদের ব্যাচে যখন Sanjana, Ami, Samreen, when we were like at like the peak and we were like winning everything, আমাদের যে form ছিল, I saw them, and they also have this like new technique. It's not like they're doing the same things that we used to do. They're like trying to do different things and bring that into the game.
That's Sunbeam's team.
So
they're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're crazy.
Yeah, they're amazing.
ওদেরকে দেখে I was just like so happy that like there's this like new wave of like really really good players. কিন্তু ওরা কোর্টের পাশে আমাকে বলে যে oh my god, Mama Apu, oh yeah, we heard about you and Sanjana Apu, like you guys are. I was like, no, don't finish that sentence. এমন ভাবে যে we're like ওই যে Pokemon-এ থাকে না mythical ওই যে the dinosaur, like
আমি মনে হয় আন্ডারটেকার, লাইক মরা থেকে উঠে আসার মতো অবস্থা হয়েছে। চিনেও না মনে হয় আমাকে, আমার খেলাটা দেখেও নাই তখন। আমি, আনিকা, রিশাদ, we were that trio. উজমা
না, তুমি আনিকা, না উজমা, রায়া,
রায়া ওরা ছিল,
তারপর আরিকা, তোমার সাউথ ব্রিজে ছিল মনে আছে কি এলিজাবেথ ছিল নাকি ওর নাম, সাম বিদেশি নেই, আইরিন ছিল, এলিজাবেথ ছিল সাউথ ব্রিজে। তোমার you don't know how amazing these players were. তনু আপু, রিফাত আপু এখন মানে অনেকদিন খেলে না, she's rusty, but she used to be really amazing. মানে ওটা ঠিক আছে যে এই জেনারেশন গুলা, and now like then Umama's like not a kid, no way a kid anymore, like my batchmate. So উমামার পরেও এখন কত পিছিয়ে চলে আসছেন to be able to play with all these generations, and generations বলতেছি because it literally makes me feel like
of course.
generations. But
Yeah.
to play with all these players over time, my আমার কাছে I feel ancient, but I feel very, very good about it. Like আমার কাছে,
Yeah.
it's a really great feeling.
Deshi Ballers practicing, you know, you have such a diverse group of girls. So you have Ashrin and me, and then Lami. We're like the old, like
Oldest of
actually old in
bunch,
that, in that group.
Lami,
We're
definitely.
like
Lami,
17-year-old, 20, like 19-year-old, and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm like, we feel old, but it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing to play with them because
Yeah.
they have, you know, this huge energy to, and they have a love for the game. So it's really great that, you know, that platform is there for them, especially for us as well. We still get to play.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the
Kudos
জিনিসটা
to
দরকার আছে।
Ashrin.
No,
Yeah.
it's
So
nothing.
definitely.
It's what I've always wanted to do all my life. And আমিও আসলে সবসময় ড্র্যাগ করি সবাইকে to stay connected with each other because এই generation গ্যাপটা ব্রিজ করার দরকার আছে and if nobody does it তাহলে কাউকে না কাউকে করতেই হবে. It's important for the senior people and senior players to interact with the younger ones, stay in touch with them, see this new generation of athletes and, you know, encourage them to keep playing because আস্তে আস্তে আমাদের বেরিয়ে চলে আসতে হবে. We won't be playing forever. Back end
No,
থাকবো তখন আমরা.
I disagree.
We're playing forever.
Can't give up.
I'm playing forever. মানে আমি তো আছি
Can't give up.
ডাইনোসর দেখবা ডাইনোসর হয়ে এসে খেলতেছি
হ্যাঁ।
ডাইনোসরের মতো I'll be there, we will be there forever, but it's important for us to share these stories এই যে আজকে last week
We
যে
have to
বললাম
keep playing. We really do have
Yeah.
to keep playing in order to
I will
show
never.
the younger girls that it's
Yeah,
possible.
for sure.
You don't have
That
to
is very
give up the
important.
game.
Like, you know, Farin Apu like showing up with her kids, like
Yeah.
even
It's
after all
really,
this.
it really
So
helps.
nice to see. And like after like even when like I was playing with you guys were like university there, but then you like graduated and now everyone was like working full time while I was still like in high school and then university and now I'm working full time. But everyone's just like still makes time
Yeah.
to play. And it's really nice to like notun manush ashtese, but a lot of the old faces are still
Yeah.
like part of the community, which is
Yeah.
just super nice to be part of.
Yeah.
I just want to play. আমার কোনো ইচ্ছা নেই আর কিছু করার. I just want to like play, you know, whenever I get a chance. Just যতদিন পারবো খেলবো. I have no other intentions to do anything.
I feel like our next move needs to be like টাকা উঠায় একটা কোড বানাতে হবে, like আমরা একটা
এটাই
plot
করতে হবে, এটাই।
আসলে
মানে জায়গা কিনতে হবে।
জায়গা
জায়গা
কিনতে
কিনতে
হবে and then
কোনো একটা ছাদে করতে হবে জিনিসটা জায়গা কিনতে না পারলেও কারো ছাদটা ভাড়া নিয়ে
that's a good
2 days ago, I was shooting, I was playing some, like taking free throws on the chat. Ballta kintu niche pore geche.
we'll have
Net
a
লাগাই দিব,
fancy
net
net
লাগাই দিব।
with the net. হ্যাঁ
নাতাশা
Ordinary.
চিন্তা করে নেট লাগাই দিব।
ওর খুব টেনশন ব্যাকুপ আমরা অনেক ব্যাকুপ তো
But by the way, guys, আমার বাসার উল্টা দিকে I live in road 86, Division 2. বাসায় চলে এসো তোমরা ইফতারি খাইতে, but আমার বাসার উল্টা দিকে একটা নতুন কোর্স হয়েছে and like it's amazing. হ্যাঁ,
get access go and talk to whoever the manager or whoever is
ওখানে নিয়াসারি প্র্যাকটিস করে।
আমি বুঝছি এটা renovate করছে I will
anyone can
Renovate করছে
হ্যাঁ।
মানে there wasn't any basketball court, so they made
না,
a basketball court.
করছিল
And
ওখানে
it
না,
looks so nice.
ওখানে তো আলাদা ছিল না, it was a court for everything. তো ওইটাকে
হ্যাঁ,
এখন এক্সক্লুসিভলি
একটা
সেই
showcase।
ডালা সুন্দর একটা মানে
But-
মানে
স্যার বলছিল একদিন to go and check it out উনি একটা কোচিং করায় ওখানে but apparently the floor is a bit slippery he paint this God knows but ওখানে we should go and
But I
check
mean
it out
that's just like that's nothing. GYC
Yeah.
court কি খুব মানে
well we are grateful with what we have Maliha listen Benazir is the reason I pushed myself into playing thank you Maliha
মালিহা
Yeah.
আমাকে নিয়ে ছোটবেলা একটা এসে লিখছিল ও লেভেলস এর ইংলিশ ক্লাসে এসে আমাকে নিয়ে লিখছিল।
wow
That's so cute.
থ্যাংক ইউ মালিহা। ও আমার সমানই ছিল, সো লাইক ইউ নো আমি একদিন স্কুলে জাস্ট আমার তখন ও লেভেলস দিব আমার সামনে এন্ড শি ইউজ টু গো টু সিতারা মিস না কোন মিস জানো, তো আমাকে একজন আমার ক্লাসে একটা ছেলে এসে বলতেছে শি ইউজ টু গো টু সাইনিডেল, আই ইউজ টু গো টু ক্লাস, বলছে তোমার নামে একটা মেয়ে এসে লিখছে, বলছে যে কি ওই যে তোমার ইন্সপিরেশন নিয়ে এসে লিখতে বলে না, তো আমি বলছি যে আমার নামে এসে লিখতে, বলছে হ্যাঁ একটা মেয়ে তোমাকে নিয়ে এসে লিখছে, পরে অনলি পর আই ফাউন্ড আউট ইট ওয়াজ মালিহা I was like, yeah, I wrote that. I was like, whoa, man, this is too much. I can't handle this.
Oh god.
But yeah, Maliha Jose, amazing. সবসময় অনেক
Somebody is asking Umama for a Jordaner bag.
I still have that. It's just
Johnny. Johnny.
That was such a good bag. I was like swagged out when I played AI Zero tournament. I had like আমার নতুন like basketball shoes. I had that Air Jordan bag. That was good time. Yeah.
Car bag chilo. Did you lose that bag?
No, it's my bag.
Oh, okay.
It was like this one shoulder black with the red Air Jordan logo. Nice.
Oh, I thought it was Johnny's bag that you lost.
No, he just wants it. He just wants it.
Oh. Alex, I'm pretty sure the games were around March, April, because I remember I couldn't play that tournament because of my A-level exams.
Can I just say that it's pathetic যে আমাদের এসব কোথাও লেখা নাই আর আমাদের এরকম করে ফেসবুকে ট্যাগড ফটোজ এর কমেন্ট কোন বছরে ছিল এটা দেখে দেখে we're having to remember this.
আমাদের একটা ন্যাশনাল টিমের গ্রুপ আছে, but I think we formed that group much later. তখন back in 2009-11 we weren't so active on Facebook. এত পারতাম না কিছু, এত কিছু ছিল না।
We do have a photo of a newspaper cutting in Federation.
এগুলো আমার বাসায় আছে, আমারগুলো আছে। I think I need to make copies of those and
share
absolutely, yeah.
And just need to write these down, dates and মানে score tour এগুলো কোথাও নাই।
That's your next quarantine homework, Ashwin.
Yeah. Tanisha Lik Mr. was an amazing coach. 2011 represent player number 3. Oh, she was the 13th. Okay. Sadi Khani say OG squad.
Oh, Sadi.
Sadman Lik elite guard Bezirapu.
তুমি জানো এই ছেলেটা, he is so much more younger than me. আমার মানে ওর বয়স হচ্ছে আমার থেকে I think 13, I don't even know, 8 বছর ছোট, 10 বছরের ছোট। But I remember ওর ধানু টিউটোরিয়ালের একটা টিম আমি কোচ করছিলাম for a bit, তো ওই টিমে ছিল। অ্যামেজিং গাই, বাট মানে এত ছোট আমার থেকে, আমার জাস্ট মাঝে মাঝে মনে হয় যে কেমনে চিনি আমি ওকে, আমি কেন চিনি ওকে। এটা
এজ গ্যাপের মাঝে মাঝে আমি মনে করি হ্যাঁ এটা আমি জানি কেমনে চিনি, ভুলেও যাই মাঝে মাঝে আসলে কেমনে চিনি, ভুলেও যাইতেছি।
I feel like basketballer karne I know like a lot of batches of like students and players.
Sunbeamers. Yeah.
Marin Liksashin, well done on making and keeping Deshi Ballers alive. Love to our Deshi Baller girls. Thank you, Marin. And Benazir ki jani boltesila. Malika is laughing at my face. I don't know what's wrong with my face.
কি যেন বলতেছিলাম, ওয়াও এই যে বুড়া হয়ে গেছি। হ্যাঁ মানে শুধু জুনিয়র প্লেয়ার্স না, ধরো অনেক সিনিয়রসদেরকেও যাদের নাম ধরো কেউ শুনেও নাই, and like হ্যাঁ তুমি ওকে কখনো দেখছো, and I'm like what, it কে, who is this, I've never heard of this person, but ধরো অনেক অ্যামেজিং ছিল, but nobody's seen that person. ধরো তোমরা I don't think any of you've seen Tonu Appo, but
I haven't heard of her either.
You've only heard of her.
She wasn't very tall, ও একটু short ছিল, right? I think I've seen her. আমি দেখছি।
Oh, she's taller than me. আমি তো নিজেকে একটু মানে বেশি শর্ট মনে করি না।
আমাদের মতো হাইট ছিল আর কি, রিফাত আপুদের সাথে ছিল। তো রিফাত আপু যেমন মোটামুটি taller than the rest.
রিফাত আপুর আগে হ্যাঁ মানে ও হচ্ছে যে ওই তো ফার্স্ট BFTS টিম, সো ধর 2003 to এরকম।
I remember Spriha
আপু পর চলে গেছিল। হ্যাঁ ঈশিতা স্পৃহা। Yeah, so like অনেক আগের প্লেয়ার্স যাদের নাম ঈশিতা আপু, একটা স্টোরি।
বেনু
Farah WCA, which is crazy because আমি AISD তে ফারাকে চিনছি, by the way. AISD tournaments এ ফারা, basically ফারার সাথে আমার ফ্রেন্ডশিপ শুরু হয়েছে আমাদের for AISD tournaments because ওখানে WCA খেলতে আসতো. That was the only time we would see people from Chittagong.
Only non-Dhaka team I've ever known, WCA.
Yeah. তখন তো মানে
গ্রামার স্কুলে তো খেলতো।
CGS খেলতো না তখন।
William Carey.
WCA খেলতো। হ্যাঁ, William Carey Academy.
Yeah, I only remember playing against WCA.
Yeah, Ruth একটা প্লেয়ার ছিল, Farah, Nafisa.
Yeah, I remember Ruth.
Remember Ruth? Shooter ছিল একটা, long hair. Oh, amazing player. তো মানে all these players, but yeah, Farah from Chittagong এখন ঢাকায়, but মানে তখন ওভাবে করে আমার শুরু হয়েছে AIC tournament থেকে. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I think one of my friends, she's from She's from my GSMP program, Daphne Alex. I'm always late for all the fun. So I think her time zone journal, she always wants to watch our podcast, but she's not able to. Thank you for watching. Tanisha Alexa, yeah, GP network was crazy. I think she means it's Tripura theke GP network.
Or network actually kharab. Her network is bad right now.
Shawn Lisa, the performance of the girls' national team was hilarious in the last SC Games. Okay. According to your opinion, what changes should be brought to the current national team? Another thing I would ask you is, from your perspective, is the current girls' national team better, or was this previous squad better?
So many
controversial.
That's a very good question.
It's a very good question, and I'd say, amader, it's open for discussion. Amader জিনিসগুলো নিয়ে আসলে কথা বলাই উচিত.
Pore maybe like get time to like reply to all these comments.
Yeah.
Pretty long question. Bhalo kore answer দিতে হবে.
I mean, আমি এবারের টিমটা নিয়ে it's a completely different story. Maybe we can have another session on what happened there. সেটা নিয়ে we can talk. But in terms of improvement areas, I would definitely say that national team should have a very qualified and decent coach. Coaching is everything. I would say that Natasha ekটু আগে বলছে আমরা সবাই we were discussing that coaching is the most important thing. And I think with time and practice, any group of girls can be groomed into a decent team, and it can be made to play a game that they're learning for the first time. So we shouldn't be blaming the players. And we know that they're new, but there are ways that they can be groomed, and a plan টা আসলে থাকতে হবে. That's what we really feel. And আমাদের টাইমে যখন আমরা খেলে আসছি, we played for a certain number of years together. We've done well. So I'm definitely very proud and happy of the team that we had back then. And I'm pretty sure এখন যে টিমটা, the new team that's playing now, maybe if they play for a certain number of years under good coach and leadership, ওরা আরো ভালো খেলবে. There is scope, but planning থাকতে হবে সেটার জন্য. Nusrat Nasim বলছে, Benu, I'm listening to this whole other beautiful part of your life, and it makes me so happy to see you glow up talking about these experiences. It's true, ashole
she's we would remember. She's basically she's barrister Nusrat Nasim Merji. Amar sathe I met her when I was doing my bar, and she's from Aga Khan, so she doesn't know much about me or basketball. She knows a lot about me, but not about my basketball side because of what the But really good soul. Yeah. Thank you, Lucy.
Someone from Chittagong has said, hey sisters, how are you all? I'm Tanvir from Chittagong. Thanks, Tanvir. And he also said, Tumra shobai Deshi Ballers team niye Chittagong asho. Inshallah, dawat roilo. Definitely, we do want to do that. We want to go outside of Dhaka and go to different districts and cities to learn and see how teams are over there and get to meet them. Armina say, oh my God, mine was Steve Nash too. I think her favorite player.
That's an awesome player.
Now and I watched entire seasons over phone. On the landline busy hoye boshe thakto.
Yes, landline. When crazy.
And Monica Lisa, I wish I was in the 2009-11 team. I know, I wish.
That would have been a good addition.
Monica koto pore dekhchi Eagles.
I know.
Yeah, she used to play for
Monica's growth.
She had a drastic change. A drastic change from when I first saw her playing to like now. It's like, oh my gosh.
অত লম্বা ছিল না।
No, she's always been
লম্বা ছিল। She didn't even used to play post. I feel like a wing এ খেলতো।
হ্যাঁ, wing এ খেলতো। উইং এ খেলতো, লম্বা ছিল সব সময়, আমার মনে আছে। বাট ওই যে বিটিএস এ গেলে আবার তুমি ওদেরকে বেশি বেশি করে দেখতে পাচ্ছো। They all from BFTS and I've seen them.
আমরা তখন ওই যে ফ্রাইডে লিগস খেলতাম। Every Friday we used to play a game. Random game.
Oh, that was amazing. ওটা কিন্তু অনেক জোশ ছিল।
খুব ভালো ছিল ওটা। হ্যাঁ, আমরা পোস্ট করতাম দিস গ্রুপে যে নেক্সট ফ্রাইডে লিগস
ছিল মনে আছে।
ফ্রাইডে লিগ, হ্যাঁ, নাম
ফ্রাইডে লিগ was every day. আমি প্রতিদিন
every Friday morning we would go and play against each other.
It
was great.
হ্যাঁ। So every Friday আমরা প্ল্যান করতাম, ওই উইকটায় প্ল্যান করতাম। So suppose একদিন আমরা একটা NSU টিম বানাইতাম, and then we used to say যে কে who wants to play this Friday, and then
remember this.
And then কেউ একজন বলতো, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আমি ইগলস টিম নিয়ে খেলতে আসতে চাই। So we used to play every Friday 12টা থেকে একটা আমরা Friday
Eagles team ছিল হচ্ছে more like it was a 3-on-3 খেলার টিম ছিল।
Yeah.
মনোশিতা Chirpy,
yes, Chirpy and Monica. I remember them.
And Monica, Monoshita, Chirpy, and this other girl. যে এখন তাকওয়া মৌকার পরে খেলতে দেখি নাই, বাট ও তখন মনিকা খেলা শুরু করছে। এন্ড টু বি অনেস্ট, লাইক ওই সময়টা ওটা অনেক পরের সময়, বাট ওই সময়টা থেকে কাউকে যদি আমি অনেক ইমপ্রুভ করতে দেখি খেলাটা এন্ড অ্যাকচুয়ালি সিরিয়াসলি নিতে দেখি খেলাটা, Monica has to be one of them. Like Monica actually worked really hard on that.
Yeah.
Monica just wrote she used to play point guard.
Oh my God,
Not wing.
Monica.
She was point guard.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's true.
I remember BTS practice ekdin ami Benu, Niyaz sir, Said sir and Bulbul sir played 5-on-5 with the guys after ছেলেদের practice.
Can you imagine Bulbul sir? মানে these are
I cannot imagine.
এটাই আমরা এগুলা দেখে আসছি। and Lami is literally a dinosaur, মানে age থেকে না, বাস্কেটবলে she is actually a dinosaur, মানে ও এত আগে থেকে আমরা মানে খেলতেছি।
Nahian, listen, Niyaz sir is everywhere. Nahian is talking to us all the way from the US. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Kane. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Hello to you. Nahian, the past achievements of the national women's basketball team should be talked about more often to encourage the future generation to keep balling. So that's true.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to do. And I wish we were doing this earlier. Tala to memory check to better thakto, fresher in our minds. Ekhon aste aste bhule jacchi sob kichu. Good thing that at least when it's now or never. Mane better now than never ar ki. To ei
At least it's happening now.
Better now than never.
Okay, better late than never.
Better late than
Sorry.
better now than never. তুমি
এটা হচ্ছে
নতুন
ভিডিওটা
better now than never.
হ্যাঁ এটাই dinosaur language. So this video will stay forever and we can look back when we're old and we can remember এই কথাগুলো যে বলতেছি এটাও ভুলে যাবো একদিন দেখবা।
হ্যাঁ, নতুন করে ইংলিশও শিখতে পারবো আমরা।
হ্যাঁ, I used to be PG. Oh my God.
Yeah, she used to play everything. অনেক কিছু খেলতো।
So I think we more or less read all the comments and thanks so much for joining and those who were listening to us for about 1.5 to 2 hours. Kotha bolchi amra onek kichu bolchi about our memories and it's nice. It's nice to catch up. It's nice to talk about those days, those golden days, happy days. Amar khub bhalo.
I don't know why we're live, কারণ we just had a very মানে silly conversation যেটা কাউকে কেউ দেখবে আমি জানি না, but
সবাই দেখবে।
You guys talk about Bomi, so I have nothing to say.
Conversation was there, but yeah, I had a good time. So
so amra
this is really fun, really fun.
Close karaর আগে আমি যদি just just if I ask you guys, what was your most important takeout from being part of the national team and from being part of this community for all these years? Memories planning kotha bolla. What was your most important and biggest takeout that you will never forget, you'll keep with you for the rest of your life? Sheta ekta. And second, what advice would you have for the young ballers in our community now?
Mama আগে বলবে এবার।
Fine. God. আমি বলতে চাই যে I think the biggest takeaway for me is just like the mental strength and the grit that it takes on the court when you're like kind of dying and they kind of like we don't eat right, we don't have like proper stamina, and like we just don't have a lot of the things that we need to like properly play on court. But even then, all of us here obviously have started playing and stuck to it because of like the passion and love for the game. And so it just takes a lot to like keep pushing. And I know like sometimes যখন খেলতাম like Sunnydale, Scholastica, those were like the teams that were like neck and neck with us all the time. And so like finals, countdown হয়ে যাচ্ছে, it's almost tied and you like need to keep going. Like I know আমার like খেলতে আমি ligament shear ফেলছি, but I was like okay, now I have to like keep playing because like বসে গেলে তো এটা like সব ছুটে যাবে. So like the strength that it takes to like keep going when things get like really tough. Man, it's very corny to like hear someone say that, but I have been able to translate that to like other areas of my life, whether it's like work, whether it's stuff that I do with kotha, or like when I've been like in academia, like that, like being able to like stick to something and like push through. And that I think has been like really big for me from basketball for sure. And just more than national teams, I mean like duta khellam, and that was like a small like when we're all talking about how we've been playing for like more than a decade. national team was a very small part of that entire journey. But in general, like the community that I've found because of basketball, like our schooler, all my like closest friends who I'm still like the best friends with now, they're from basketball. Our community with like other schools, with other batches, with like you guys, it's all from basketball. And I feel like that has like that network, obviously like the friendship is like absolutely priceless, but that network has also helped in like other ways. When we needed help in like other areas of our lives, we were able to like reach out to our basketball community and they were there for us. And so I feel like that, like the group of people that I've found through basketball has been extremely precious. Yeah, was I supposed to say something else to like
No, you did
younger
great.
players?
We're all gonna copy you.
Younger players. Younger
Yeah, yeah,
players. Younger players. I feel like you just have to like keep annoying your parents and like put your foot down and don't listen to them when they're like, nah, it's okay, like you have or whatever. And don't ever like let the conversation go to like, acha, what use is this? You're not gonna know what use you're gonna get out of it till after everything has happened. So just like keep annoying your parents, keep bugging them, and like keep getting yourself to court as much as possible.
Yeah.
The end.
That's exactly why I asked Umama to speak first, because I'm just gonna copy you now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll piggyback off of what Umama said, because she asked like what use is this? And for me, playing basketball, playing any kind of team sports, it really, I've been playing from a very young age, but it's really shaped my personality and like the characteristics. Playing in a team sport, it teaches you a lot of life lessons. How to work in a team, how to communicate with each other, how to support each other, and you're building this kind of like your second family. Because this is sports is kind of like you have your normal life, you have your all these problems that you're facing, but when you get to play something that you love, you forget about all your troubles. It's a completely it's a new world for you. You're not thinking about all the struggles you're facing. You're thinking about working with all these girls and pushing each other, learning how to be disciplined and teamwork. And so for me, sports, and especially with basketball, it's it's a sport we love. And I would only say to all the young girls that are that are playing in schools, keep at it. Even after you graduate, there will be opportunities. At least as long as Deshi Ballers is out there, you will get the chance to play. So don't question, money kileki hobe. Just keep playing. If you love it, just keep playing, because it's a way to get away from normal life. You're building a community. You can inspire these younger girls, and that's one of the things that I really enjoy. Playing in Deshi Ballers with these younger girls. I can have some kind of influence over them. I am one of the older players, and if they can see that, oh, she's still playing, then I can still play too. So that's what you can hope for, and just keep doing what you love.
Benazir এতক্ষণ অনেক কিছু চিন্তা করতেছিল।
Yeah, like
point, that point,
কতগুলো নিব
কোনটা নিব কোনটা?
First of all, চিন্তা করছিলাম যে এমন কি বলবো যেটা উমামার আর নাতাশা cover করে নাই, but মানে honestly, just to reiterate, আমি এটাই বলতে চাই, it's not a national team. For me, it's not like আমি national team থেকে কি পাইছি, what did I get out of the national, মানে what can I take out of national team, বা এরকম কিছু না. It's no platform for me. For me, it's purely the love for basketball. It can be any sport for any of you watching us, but it's purely the love for that sport. I mean, whatever. I don't think of a platform when I'm playing. I think of myself, and I think of improving myself. So just keep pushing yourself, and you'll if you're pushing yourself every day to be better, you'll definitely end up in a really good, amazing place. If you ask your national team, maybe it'll be WNBA. You never know. Like, it can be anything. So I don't want to I don't want to cap it anywhere. It's endless. Like if as long as you work on yourself to be better every day, not for 1 second should you think, Jami, I've achieved something. Achievement shouldn't ever get to you. তোমার কখনো মনে হওয়া উচিত না যে ও আমি তো জোস খেলি বা এটা তো আমি ভালো করছি বা এটা করছি এটা করছি হ্যাঁ keep doing it যেটা পাচ্ছ এটা just don't pay attention to what you're achieving but always keep improving yourself and keep playing for the love of sport like just for the love of sport and it's true that it really like it takes you off of a lot of like depression a lot of এখন তো we're growing up but in all stages of life you have a lot of things a lot of negativities around you but sports is a good way to like take that away from you completely to me you'll just be playing tomorrow biologically to me scientifically your endorphins are released so obviously you're a happier person when you're playing and it really helps you to become a better person and life skills sports থেকে আমি মনে করি সবচেয়ে বেশি আসে it's true like to be able to mix with different kinds of people because not everybody on your team you're going to end up liking or maybe you'll be on the same page as them so obviously to be able to like you know সবার সাথে একসাথে চলতে পারা is a very good skill that I've learned from basketball and any sports that I've played but to be honest as long as you keep improving yourself every day push korba nijeke sob shomoy bhalo aro bhalo khelar chesta korba is all you need to do and for young people আমি ওইটাই বলতে চাই যে যারা এখন বাস্কেটবল খেলতে চাচ্ছে বা খেলো বা আরো ভালো করতে চাচ্ছ don't let the achievement get to you বা কি হবে না হবে বা আমি অলরেডি কতটুকু ভালো খেলি এগুলো যখনই চিন্তা করা শুরু করবা then you start getting yourself in a box তুমি একটা নিজেকে একটা শেপে আটকে ফেলতেছো you know so there shouldn't be any boundary you should just be concentrating on how you are passionate about the sport and how you love the sport and just keep pushing yourself তুমি কিছু একটা love করে you'll automatically you know like always push yourself to be better তাই না so you're your own competition nobody else নিজেকে সবসময় ইমপ্রুভ করবা আর তুমি যখন অনেক প্যাশনেট হবে একটা জিনিসের জন্য অটোমেটিক্যালি তখন তোমার বাবা মার প্রেসার বলো যেখান থেকে প্রেসার বলো ওটা কিছু কোনো না কোনো ভাবে that will be managed because of how you are so much into the sport how you love that sport so much so এটা কোনো না কোনো ভাবে you'll see that you'll be able to manage it somehow it'll fall in place everything will fall in place so just love the sport with all your heart without expecting anything out of it you know it'll give you all it has by itself তোমার কিছু এক্সপেক্ট করতে হবে না when I never thought আমি MVP পাবো নাকি পাবো কিন্তু কোন একটা খেলার পাইছি হয়তো বা I never thought আমি national team এ খেলবো নাকি national team was never my dream like you know যে national team এ একদিন খেলবো it just happened like it just happened
exactly
and it was never like a big deal to me যে আমি national team এ খেলছি আমি কিন্তু এটা কখনো flaunt করি নাই যে আমি national team এ খেলছি you know like people say it I'm like I'm national team খেলছি oh আপু আপনি national team খেলছেন হ্যাঁ আমি খেলছি আমার কাছে because it's not something I looked for you know like it happened to me so আমি ওটা নিয়ে কখনো আলাদা ভাবে হয় নাই but so it's not national team it's any platform it will always keep getting bigger as long as you improve yourself so that's something different from Umama and Natasha yes
I feel like একই কথা বলছো অনেক
Gina একদমই না আলতা
অনেক ভালো
বলতে হবে যাওয়ার আগে উমামার একটা খুবই সুন্দর নাম আছে যেটা হচ্ছে
I embrace it so you
can't I love that name I love that name I love that name
এটা ওর তোমার ইমেল অ্যাড্রেস
না এটা তো I have a more professional one now but আমার ছোট কালেরটা was Alta 95 because I was born in 1995
mine was Mama Roach from Papa Roach আমার Mama Roach ছিল from Papa Roach anyway but very good conversation all the love to all the people that have been watching
really enjoyed this
I'm really happy
I miss Lami so much
I'm gonna bring her I'm just সবাইকে আনতেছি so in the next few episodes I'll try to bring some other people and have different conversations about the next few years I'm so happy that you guys could make some time and so happy that so many people could listen share comments and messages I think none of us grew up aspiring to play for the national team or anything, but it sort of happened. And because it happened and because of all these stories that we're sharing now, I think younger girls will want to play for the national team and for a high level for their country at some point because growing up, you need something to look forward to aspire to. আমরা যখন ছোট ছিলাম তখন basketball was such a small sport that we didn't know the future of the sport. কি হবে না হবে, we didn't know. But এখন আস্তে আস্তে we're building a future. We are working towards having regular tournaments. We are working towards having a league. And inshallah, at some point, our national team will go back to where it should be or where it was before. So, just the only things that I would take out or I would share with the people who are watching is that, on the basketball court, we all have a part to play. We must come with an open mind. We must learn from the seniors. We also must learn from the juniors. Like, there are lots of things that we learn from the younger ones as well. অনেক কিছু শেখার থাকে। আমি নিজে অনেক কিছু শিখছি। Like, I learn every single day. I learn language. I learn, techniques. I mean, অনেক কিছু শিখি ওদের থেকে. So that's there. And, always to have an open mind and take criticism and take advice from anyone who watches. And off the court, it's important to figure out your life, whatever schedule that you have. If you have school, if you have classes, parents, and I think in going forward, we'll try to have some sort of episodes with parents as well, because we want to try and understand what are their pain points and how are they becoming a barrier for our girls to play. বোঝার চেষ্টা করবো ভাই যে কেন, and how can we help, because a lot of times kids ask us যে আমি পারতেছি না, আমি কিভাবে আসবো খেলতে, and we also struggle. আসলে আমরা নিজেরাও বুঝতেছি না where the disconnect is. So ওটা আমরা করবো, but from your end, try to do as much as possible to figure out your life and schedule. আমি জানি যে it's hard, but try to figure out তোমার অফিসের timeline বা অফিস বা ক্লাসের timelines, and however amount of time that you can keep for sports, and how you can manage your parents at home. And then you can, if you have to have an argument with them, then you can tell them that, hey, look, I mean, eto amount of hours porsi, so please let me go and play for 2 hours a week. Like, it's nothing. Yeah, so Itai, and we're just here to have chats with you and inspire you. Just, before we close, আমি just ছোট করে একটা summary দিয়ে দিই of what we talked about today. Today was the second episode of the Deshi Ballers Huddle, and today we talked about a 2011 team, the national team that went to India to play the away series with Northeast region. And this was a combined team with Tripura, with Guwahati, with players from Assam. And the results were that we won it was a 3-game series, and we won one of the games. We lost one, and the third game was, unfortunately or fortunately, a tie. So that's how we ended our series over there, and it was great. And we were in conversation with 3 of the players from the 2011 team, Umama, Benazir, and Natasha. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will say goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.